You are now all unmuted. Welcome to another exciting episode of Nexus Forlorn Legacy. We are finally back. It's been a little bit.
Oh,
But
hello. I didn't see you. Come on in.
we have a full-on session tonight. This is full length, uncut, ready to roll, raging hard. I am your DM, Obsidia. This is the campaign that I have written. And as is tradition, we're going to be doing round the table introductions before a brief session recap, and we jump right into the action. So first up, we got B.
Hello. My name is Beatrix Bunny. I'm a taxidermy jackalope VTuber brought to life by the power of love and slightly mad science. I usually do variety streams focused on roguelikes, digital artwork, and RPGs of all sorts, so if you like the sound of that, swing on by sometime. I am currently running a tabletop campaign set in the system and the world of Deadlands. So if you like alt history, weird, Wild West horror stuff, then check it out. It's a fun time, and our DM here, Obsidia, is one of the players for that. So if you want to see her play an inbred occultist, then I got you covered. Tonight, though, I'm going to be taking the role of Feng-chen Wong. I am the hobgoblin artificer of the party, and very much going to be feeling being the only healer outside of our ranger's good berries.
Hey, you've got Lunas now. You've lay on hands.
That's true. Can
Aurora
be
also
touched
has
by
Wither
an
and Bloom.
angel.
I have a new secret surprise too. Don't you worry.
Thank you, B. Next up, we have Meris.
Hello, I am Meris Aurum. I am a Celestial Dragon VTuber. I specialize in storytelling reading streams where we talk about all things books and literature and media literacy. I also run my own D&D campaign on the side called The Trial of Hearts. It is an ode to all things romantic fantasy, so if you like a hefty dosage of drama, political intrigue, and homies smooching homies, definitely check it out. But while I am here, I play Soleil, the party's hot pink fae tiefling himbo werewolf man, who is going to be the cause of all of the stress that Feng is going to inevitably feel in combat. So, thumbs up emoji.
Thank
I
you.
hate so much about the things you choose to be.
Thank you, Meris. Next up, we have Sif.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Sif _ VTuber. I play games. I do art. I like the whole roast chicken they give you at medieval times. And I'm back again as Nafisa, little stone dragon drake warden girl with her pet dog Nyx. Very excited to roll dice today and watch people get beaten up and not killed by my friends and loved ones. Very happy to be back. I love you guys.
Most important question: who's your favorite knight in medieval times? There is a correct answer.
It was the Blue Knight
Oh.
at the show I went to for the first time because he was bottoming every night he fought.
Hey yo, hey yo.
You'll love to see it.
You'll love to see it.
He lost every time, but we love him for it.
The correct answer is the Green Knight because he's the
He's a-
scoundrel.
The kayfabe, I loved him so much.
Yes, we love a good heel. But next up, we've got last but never least, Lily.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lily. I'm an artist that draws a lot of D&D stuff. I also run my own campaign, Mistwalker Spectrum of Eternity. The first 19, I think we're still at 19, not quite 20 yet, episodes are out on my YouTube channel. But tonight I play Aurora, the Satyr Scribes Wizard, and we're gonna be in combat, and it's gonna be a thing. Something's gonna happen.
Something somewhere is gonna go down. Thank you, Lily. So previously on Nexus Forlorn Legacy, as we are now in part 7 of this one adventure. It was a shorter session, but some of the major highlights was the party returning to see Ludus getting yelled at by the trusty goblin Shishide about being really bad at stealth, even though he should know better. It also had some of the initial plans for the attack against the Midnight Marauders, specifically going after their strongest point with their most elite soldiers as an effort to shatter their mailed fist and help break the morale of the rest of the organization. And then Soleil sat down with Ludus and basically apologized for earlier in the day, and they did a bit of bonding, and Ludus is accepting Soleil more than he did at the start of the day, because it's hard to believe that all was just like one day. But also befriending his trusty little mimic Jello. And then that night, as everyone settled down, Soleil had a flashback to after the epilogue of famous D&D campaign Eberron Ashes of the Last War, where Soleil was reflecting on his father's death, and in his moment of frustration, rage, and depression, he was approached by an archfey, none other than King Oberon of the Wild Hunt, who basically told him that his father was a fool for leaving him, and that if he wanted to embrace who he truly was, Oberon could let him do that without shame or fear, and gave him the skull mask that he wears now as he joined the hunt. And with that, we had everyone wake up the next day, getting ready for their big attack, and Soleil is once again covered with or painfully aware of the stink of the material plane about his person, much like when he visited his father. And with that, we'll jump right in. So yeah, you guys wake up the next day. A bunch of unionized women wake up in their cuddle puddle as the boys and the gobos sleep in the next room. And as you all rise and shine, what do you do?
I think, at the very least, just in the little cuddle puddle. Who's first up in the cuddle puddle? That's the question.
I mean, someone's got to make the kongi.
So you think you're out in the common room?
Probably. Can't
Okay.
imagine I slept very well.
Then I'm just gonna start off with just Aurora waking up and just going like, oh, morning, Nafisa.
Morning, Aurora. Are you excited? Anxious?
I was about to say, more so anxious, yeah.
Yeah. We can let those feelings take over. Right now, I want to listen to my feeling of hunger.
Oh, yeah, I mean, by all means, I'll be taking at least another 30 minutes to get ready.
Do you need help, or?
Oh, no, I just have to do some shearing, put on makeup, usual stuff.
Okay. I used to shear the animals and take care of them with my uncle back home. So if you're ever needing help or like want to see how we style sheep back home, let me know.
No, it's okay. I think I can handle this myself.
Okay. And if he's will get up and then pick up Nyx and just walk out.
Okay. So as you walk out, Soleil, are you quick to wake or are you a slow rider?
I think he's relatively quick to wake up, feeling a little antsy after that particular not dream. And I think he just something feels very off about Soleil, where he's just unsettled. Like, he can't sit still. And his tail is just wagging, in anticipation, and you can't tell because he's got the mask on, but his nose is just scrunched up. He's his senses are all messed up right now.
All right, Nafisa, as you walk into the main room, you see Soleil is already awake. You see Chishi has disassembled her pistol and is cleaning it in a very like ritualistic way in front of her. Like this is just something she does to focus her thoughts and stuff. Meanwhile, Ludus is still very much asleep, curled up like a dog. His tail swishing behind him as he snoozes. It's hard for dragons to wake up.
I know. Soleil is like openly anxious looking, right?
Yeah, he looks pretty antsy.
Hey there, Big Ping Pan. Do you want to get some breakfast?
Yeah, I would love that. Actually, I think I need some fresh air.
We can get breakfast, open up a window to hopefully not another gang fight.
Well, one that we didn't start anyway.
Yeah. I wonder what Fong is making.
Fong's cooking?
Yeah.
I mean, she's already up. Yeah. Imagine she would be doing it.
Fuzz, what are you doing this morning?
I think we're just gonna keep it simple today. Kongi and probably feeling a little gnocchi today. She needs something with a lot of dough to work out the deep anxieties about this day. She's the sort that would cook and bake her feelings.
So yeah, you Nafisa and Soleil, you see Fog begin doughing it up.
Okay. Do you want to wake up Lunas or should I?
I can get him up.
Okay. I'll go check in with Shishi then.
He'll Soleil's gonna walk over to Lunas all curled up and gotta kneel down in front of him. And there's a little part of it in his mind that's kind of remembering don't wake a sleeping fighter. Because you don't know how they're gonna react. But he just kind of takes his shoulder, gives him a little shake, see if that has any reaction.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nafisa was totally down to let you do that.
That's a nat
one. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see that nat one. As you gently shake Ludus's shoulder, you immediately get slapped in the face as 4 wings just sprout out of his armor and just like spring into full like spread and just boom right on the chin to you. And he like begins to take like a kind of a long stretch, and you see him kind of get like an accordion effect where he's like extending farther than his armor should theoretically allow him to, but it's like the armor is also kind of distending with him. As you kind of recoil back after getting bonked with his wings, he kind of, his eyes blink sideways, which is not usual when you've talked to him. Normally he does them in traditional humanoid ways, but like apparently as he's abruptly woken up, he reverts to a more reptilian way of doing it. As he kind of looks over at you, kind of stumbling back. I was ready for the killing yet?
Yeah, he sort of adjusts his mask to realign into the center of his face. Yeah, we're starting to get up.
Cool. Ah! And you hear just a series of loud popping sounds as he kind of stretches back up to full, and his wings retract back into his long cape. And he kind of looks at you, kind of half-lidded, and goes, "You should stay on your feet better. Why are you stumbling around in the morning?"
You're absolutely right. That's on me. I know better than to wake up a fellow warrior. But you sleep like the dead.
Oh, I try to keep up a light sleeping ethic, but when you get especially comfortable, it can be quite difficult. It's, unfortunately, I hear it only gets worse with age.
If you think this is comfortable, you can sleep pretty much anywhere then, huh?
And as he stands up, you see, like, various, like, little coins with, like, a little, like, chibi, appearance of, like, Ludus on them kind of fall off of his armor, like they were stuck to it, and they just kind of fall to the ground, before evaporating. He goes, "Well, it's not ideal, but it works in a pinch."
You dropped your and he sort of like points to like where the coins are falling, but then they just disappear. Never mind. And I think Feng's cooking some breakfast if you want some.
I can at least investigate it. Hopefully that villain isn't poisoning us.
And he kind of smells the air again. He's like, I don't think so, but my senses are all foggy. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Nafisa, as you walk over to Chi-Chi, what do you do? She's like very much like on her knees. She has like a little black cloth with like gold trim on it, like silk, laid out, and then she's got like each of the different pieces of her handgun have been kind of put onto it with cleaning tools, and she's very carefully and methodically going like piece by piece and cleaning it. And her glasses have kind of slid about halfway down her nose as she does it, like she's just not even noticing them.
Nafisa is absolutely the type where if she sees that you're like busy, she's just gonna hover over you and watch what you're doing.
Yeah.
She's gonna hover over until either she notices that Nafisa's there, or until the gun maintenance is done.
Without looking up, she puts down one piece, picks up another piece, and she just goes, "May I help you with something, Nafisa?"
Do you want to get breakfast with us when you're done?
Yes, that'll be fine. I can do that. I'm finishing up.
Mm-hmm. Were you able to rest last night?
Yes, I'm able to sleep in most places. This is hardly the least hospitable location I've been deployed to.
Okay, but you look... How tired does she look? I mean, I know she always looks tired because of, who she's in charge of, but...
Perception or insight, either way.
Give me perception. It's a 23.
She looks she looks very alert. She is probably not somebody who sleeps much, period. You obviously don't know her life story, but she looks like somebody who is in a near constant state of like taut wire senses. So she probably is very much a sleeps the minimum necessary to be functional. And there is, while she seems to be very focused in what she's doing, There is a bit of, I guess you could say, like a residual kind of anticipation. Like, she doesn't look nervous. She looks like she's
Ready.
eager for something.
I'll get some coffee ready for you, okay?
That would be much appreciated, Nafisa.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll continue with her motions. She, as you're talking, Ludus's wings do the spring out thing, and she just like, without missing a beat, just like moves her head like 3 inches to the side, and it just goes right over it.
They've done this plenty of times.
Yeah. Aurora, do you finish putting on your makeup for the day?
Yeah.
Your
she
battle
has to
makeup?
be fabulous. No, I just imagine she gets all of her stuff together, grabs her easel and everything, and just kind of takes it all, puts it together, grabs her notepad, and gets ready to head out, kind of looking around, just making sure that there isn't anything that she missed that's necessary for her to paint with. And then just kind of walks out into the living room to regroup.
Okay, you join the whole squad.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sleep well?
No, not particularly.
That's fair. Hopefully we'll be able to get to have some more sleep after today.
Who knows? After all we do today, maybe maybe the captain will surrender.
That'd be,
But ideal.
yeah. I would say that'd be pretty swell, but
We certainly can help.
Worst case, we will just beat them up too.
I can work with that too.
Very well. Well, Kongi with gnocchi. I did as much as I could with what fresh ingredients we have here.
Thank you, Feng.
very much appreciated.
Keep us nice and ready for today.
Of course.
Is there anything else we need to do before, after we eat and before we, get to doing what we always do? Making trouble?
I think, if I may, I just want to say that whatever happens today, just have each other's backs. I know it's been a little high tension the last few days. So, you keep each other safe, right?
Always.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. You guys have your breakfast. It is jolly good. Feng, do you want to make a roll just to see how tasty it is, or are you fine with it being a baseline level of tasty?
No, she's trying to distract herself right now. I'll roll for it.
Let's go.
What trait do you want me using?
I don't know. Do you have cooking tools as a proficiency?
Yep.
Then cooking tools with intelligence.
Alrighty. 28.
That is some damn fine breakfast. Feng really put her little autistic heart into it.
I would die for this Kongi.
It is absolutely delish, giving you the vigor you need to go potentially die today. As a last meal, you'd give it a real 9 out of 10.
Whoa!
Oh,
That's a little hefty.
Also, like a 28 is a 9 out of 10. What
God
the?
damn.
Because it's being compared to Fug's other cooking. If she got a 30, that's a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
When you have expertise and tool proficiencies, you have to A, use it a ton, and B, have to accept high standards.
Yeah. I have faith in Feng, so I'm holding Feng to Feng's own metrics. So this was a damn fine 9 out of 10 last meal. After breakfast, how do you want to go do this? Does anybody want to tell Laszlo you're doing this?
We probably should.
I bet we probably should.
I'd rather not do this without at least some of the horrible man's backup. That's not a judgment call, that's just his job title.
Horrible man trademark.
As for like clan song and the one Vinyaskin that Nafisa saved, that they already know, right? We don't need to check in with them.
So far, you guys had this conversation last night at this apartment that you were going to launch an attack. You know that Clan Song basically said they were not going to participate for or against Laszlo. So they're abstaining is kind of the agreement that they've come to. You don't know the final status about the Vanyaskin. You do know that one route to get to where the Midnight Marauders strong point is does involve going through Clan Song territory. So the last time you saw Mishka was when you gave her to the Song to finish getting treated. So I don't know, you might run into her there if you decide to take that route. There are other routes to get there potentially. You know, it is an island in the middle of the river, so you could potentially swim there if you were so inclined, or take a boat of some sort, but the most direct land route is through Clan Song territory across the bridge.
Gotcha. We can just tell them as we go up there then, because, you know, we'll, like you said, we'll have to go up there at some point.
Gotcha.
I reckon we should be filling Laszlo in on what we intend on doing.
I think it's a good idea.
Hmm.
I don't think he'll agree with it necessarily, but
I think that he'll think we're stupid, but you know, fortune favors the bold and all that.
Hopefully us taking his golden boy will also encourage him to assist us.
I think if we make a sound enough argument, I think he'd be willing to help us out.
I don't think it'll take too much to convince him. A man as bloodthirsty as him and opportunistic might be excited at the prompt of us getting rid of one of the, you know, toughest options for them. And he'd probably think that even if we failed, you know, that's still a pretty big win for him, us dealing with that.
And that's probably true. Even if we don't do everything we set out to do, that's a sizable chunk out of his enemy, so...
Even if we die, we'd still get the job done in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take lead, Soleil. He likes you.
Alright.
Alright, do you guys head to Laszlo's restaurant?
Yeah, I think so, after we finish up eating.
This 28 Kongi.
Yep, after you eat that 28 breakfast. You go to the Zarkani Kos, Laszlo's restaurant. You see when you come in, Andras very visibly perks up seeing Soleil come in. He's got like a little cup of coffee, and he just kind of like sits up a little straighter and adjusts his suit tie a bit. and gives that big, like snaggletooth smile. And as the rest of you come in, he kind of looks a little disappointed to see everyone else.
Oh, I'll give him a little wave. Morning, Andres.
Soleil, it's good to see you this morning.
Likewise.
Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, I slept all right. Could have been better, but
Same.
Easy kind of does a little like silly
Hard
laugh.
same.
Yeah, well, sometimes the activity requires two people, but
We had three in the bed. You could have joined us.
I don't think I'm a part of the union, so
I don't see what the point is. We slept together. Nobody had any other issues. You see Andres, like, gives a very surprised look at this as he now looks at Lunas.
God, he starts sizing up Lunas.
Yep.
Another threat.
Is the boss in, Andres?
Yes, he's in his office. He is currently praying.
We'll take the slow walk down the hallway then.
Okay. Be careful that you do not knock anything over.
As he looks at Lunas.
Looks over at Lunas. Yeah, Andres runs a tat ship around here.
Never fear, as he throws his arm to the side and makes his cape furl, and it immediately knocks over a lamp.
Oh!
He tries to
Can we
catch
make
it
a
with
death
his
save
tail.
to catch it?
He tries to catch it with his tail, and it just knocks it even harder into, like, the bar.
Oh god.
Don't worry, Andres. We'll bring him back in one piece for you.
Are you going to do something dangerous?
Considerably. Provided we get Laszlo to sign off on it.
Oh, I see. Well, if I can, I would go with you.
Well, someone's got to make sure that shit doesn't hit the fan over here. And I think there's no one that myself or Laszlo would rather trust.
But someone has to make sure that you are safe.
We'll always protect Soleil. Don't worry.
We've kept him nice and safe so far.
Well, you know where to find the boss.
He kind of turns and goes to go get another cup of coffee.
I'm so sad over this man. This sad puppy of a man. Yeah, we're gonna slowly. So you'll notice Soleil is walking quite slow down the hallway because he knows better than to interrupt Laszlo's praying. But
Can I do something silly?
oh no!
Um,
Oh no!
What silly
what?
do you wish to do?
What's silly?
Aurora's just gonna go up to Soleil and just be like, "He must be really good in bed."
What? What makes you say that?
I mean, you don't seem the type of person to be going for such a wet puppy of a man.
Are you whispering this or
Relatively, yeah.
alright, perception check? I gotta see. Nafisa, you're doing this too, right?
That one from Fog.
Damn.
I want to
You
make
don't
the
get-
argument that Nafisa already knows from her last insight check that they fucked, and passive perception is a thing. She's not gonna get involved, but there is like behind her neutral face, there is a smirking, yaoi brained Muslim girl behind her face.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, he seems like wet putty in your hands.
Yes.
Nothing much. Well.
I go for all types, girl.
Well, fair enough.
But yeah, he is very good.
That's all we needed to say.
Feng keeps
You see
getting
his light hit the lights in his eyes kind of flicker in amusement.
and Feng's just distracted as Ludus's tail keeps swishing down the hallway and bonking her.
God.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's why she got her nat one.
Maybe I'll have to ask him for some tips.
Tips?
Just the tips.
She just chuckles and goes ahead of you a little bit.
You guys get to Laszlo's office where you see that he has a small shrine with the big circle and four-pointed starburst at the center of it, symbol of the Tetrarchy, and you just see him on his knees holding his own holy symbol as he seems to be praying, and he finishes his prayer as he hears your footsteps approaching and stands up and will turn to look at you all. And I see you have decided to come in force. Should I be on guard?
Not from us, anyway. No, I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, it is. I was simply asking for protection and guidance in this new day. What is it you all want?
Probably protection and guidance in this new day, not to put too fine a point on it. But I wanted to shoot something by you. We've got an idea. Crazy idea. But I feel pretty confident that it's going to work if we strike fast enough. We want to go after the Marauders.
I see. And do you have a particular plan of attack?
He kind of looks to the three of you, who are arguably the better strategists than he is, to better explain it.
I think I pitched the plan last night. Yeah, I figured, if we take out, the biggest threat, then the colonel will probably think, "Oh no, I've lost my best soldiers" or something, and then we, have an easier time beating the shit out of him down the line. So we were going to go where they're the most fortified right now, where the Vanyaskin circle used to be. And then if, after lunch, we figure, we did a pretty good job, we're going to go down to these bridges and clear them out so that your men can take them back over. Because they'll be pretty weak down there.
As well, considering our tenuous relations with the Song clan, getting the most immediate threat away from them makes them more likely to want to actually work with us for the final blow. And whatever remnants of the Vanyaskins, I'm sure, would like to have their grove back.
That is certainly a bold play. Do you all think you can actually pull this off?
Old is what I do best.
We will certainly be endeavoring as such, but of course, with the experience and foresight that I'm sure you have available, we would be more likely, even still.
Well, if you are able to achieve this, it would certainly be a great assistance to what we are trying to accomplish. I think that there is some merit to it. I know that Soleil is capable, and that some of the rest of you are as well. I can give you at least some degree of support. I cannot throw the full weight of my organization behind you. It is simply too risky. At this early junction, the clan song may betray us as well. I do not have the same degree of faith in them that you seem to, but I could provide you some resources to assist you in your tech, and if you succeed at overrunning their strongest point, well, then I can be able to more confidently provide you further assistance.
That's about
Sounds
as
agreeable.
much as we could ask for, yeah. I know this is a bit of a long shot, but I do think that striking hard and fast while we still got the element of surprise is our best bet.
Well, it does seem to be, at least time is of the essence. I will leave Andras get some of the men together, and they will assist you in your assault.
Thank you. I think he'd be relieved to hear that too.
He himself will not be coming. I still need him here to ensure our protection in case Clan Song decides to betray us.
Of course.
While you're here, I thought it would be pertinent to at least tell you that it seems that time is truly of the essence, as he takes out a series of photographs and puts them on his desk in front of you guys.
Are they familiar photographs, DM?
Oh, hey, is that
Somewhat
us?
familiar photographs. Specifically, you see that he has several pictures of people leaving the train station. In particular, there appears to be 5 figures and what is some kind of animal. As you look at the photos, they're all in black and white, and you see that there are 4 heavily augmented people. These aren't Vanyaskins. Vanyaskin augmetics are generally very refined, very graceful, very artistic, and of course they have their very iconic animal imagery associated with them. These ones are very sterile, industrial, somewhat ungainly on the bodies of these people. There are various massive, it looks to be about 3 very large figures, huge cybernetic arms and legs, mostly Borgs at this point. One of them has this apparatus rigged up all along their arms and head that has a series of what looks to be some kind of fluid vials in them connected to it. And a lot of arcane imagery. And there is a enormous cybernetically enhanced wolf. This thing is more cybernetics than wolf at this point. Probably, the size of a horse. And they all have the very distinctive iconography of the blood wolves
with the
Oh,
pelts on
boy.
them, and then walking alongside of them is a very familiar Fire Ganassi woman, with flaming hair and a ponytail and a suit and just a series of tattoos with a cigarette in her mouth. It is Kaya, the person who talked to you back in Vennonia, and they appear to be getting off of the train here in Signavista.
Oh, boy.
I wonder if she still remembers me.
I think she remembers all of us, just not in the way you're hoping.
Oh, a small comfort, regardless.
Is it a small comfort to be known by a person that is currently hunting our bounties?
I mean, it means we're important, right?
It is familiar, at least.
Yeah, well, now our enemies are working together, so...
I mean, it was going to happen. Come on.
If it is any solace, these photos were taken as they were leaving, and my informants have informed me that they were heading actually to the restricted portion of the city where the church and the nobles are.
Ah,
So not
They-
immediate threats, but perhaps threats for
they are
coming
the
days.
religious faction, then?
I do not
They
know.
might be here to talk to Damien if, he's really working with Nexus.
I know that this woman Kaya, she is does a lot of work with with Nexcore. She is one of their big wet work kind of hitters. So if she is here, it would heavily imply that Nexcore is doing something in addition to whatever they've been doing now.
Well, I mean, we have passed with both her as well as the Blood Wolves.
I see. So they have likely then come here, perhaps in relation to you.
Very likely.
I guess.
The Blood Wolves, certainly.
Yes, I know Soleil has history with them. I met him after one of his encounters with them.
Yeah, well, they are still on my literal and figurative tail, so...
Well, something to take into consideration as you launch your attack, that your enemies are indeed consolidating and coordinating against you, so do well and I may be able to assist you further in your efforts. Otherwise, your enemies are not necessarily my enemies.
Very consoling view.
Well,
I'll say a
we
prayer
know where
for
they...
you.
We did come for, blessing and protection, like Soleil said, so that works.
Well, at least we know where they are, for now.
Yeah, and if they're in
And-
the... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and they're together, like I said, consolidating's not necessarily a bad thing. If they're all in one place, a little less work for us.
I suppose.
Is there anything else you may need from me?
No, just maybe say a bit of an extra prayer for us in a couple hours.
He puts one of his hands and kind of cradles the side of your face, Soleil, before kind of giving it a couple playful slaps, and he goes, "I always pray for your safety."
Thanks, Laszlo. But yeah, that's all Soleil's got.
Anything else from the rest of the crew?
I'm good here.
Okay. he looks at the rest of you and kind of sizes you all up and kind of shakes his head. And he says, "May Aurora grant you the bonds of community to keep you together and protect you from those that seek to harm your friends. May Gladius give you the capability to survive your coming trials and the inevitable dangers that you will face. And may Cognitius give you the ingenuity you need to outsmart your enemies and figure out a solution to all that assails you. And may Termina cast her gaze away from you and towards your enemies this day, and ensure their quick delivery to their next lives, while not lingering upon your own. And if not, may you journey into whatever stage that you find yourself next along the eternal cycle. May the gods be with you." And he finishes his prayer.
And also with you.
I want to insight check that, man.
I assume that's the
Yes,
proper...
and also with you. That's true Catholicism. Are you going to incite him, Sif?
Yes.
Okay.
That's an 8.
He just prayed for you.
Oh, that was nice.
He's a very mixed bag of good and bad.
Well, like, Aurora, comes from a bit of a different culture for this. Like, that is a variation, like very much what a gangster's variation would be on a fairly standard tetrarchic protection prayer. Everyone went silent.
No?
All
good.
With that, do you guys head out?
I believe so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, Andras is able to rally up a contingent of shrouded assemblymen for you to assist you in your attack. They're all rogues and sneaky, so they will be following you guys and assisting where they can, exposing the weaknesses of your enemies. Do you wish to go through the Clan Song territory to get to the land bridge, or take an alternate route?
I think through.
Yeah, we gotta tell him.
How should we tell them?
We walk
If they
up.
let us in.
We could walk up and say hi.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. I don't think on a day when we're actively fighting I want to spend one of my highest spell slots for Skywrite.
Okay. So you make your way through the Shrouded Assembly territory to the borderlands with Clan Song, and you just walk up to their gates. Of course, you have a whole bunch of assemblymen with you, so they are very much on guard.
Yeah, that's fair.
But as
you still got that flag, Fong.
Yeah.
You do get stopped before you get directly to their portion of the city, as a hobgoblin will shout over and stuff. Is, what do you want?
We came by to let you know that we are all going to go fight the Marauders in the Old Vanyaskin territory.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
Advantage toggle persuasion. That's an 18.
18. Looks very concerned about letting this heavily armed crew in, but they know the interaction that you had with Volai, and so they will reluctantly let you enter and pass through their territory. And as you go through their turf, as you near the outer edge, which leads towards the bridge across the river, out of the shadows of one of the alleys, you see that that heavily cybernetic Von Yaskin woman, with her, she's got that like tiger mouth augmetic across the bottom of her face. She's got the big bird talon-like hands, the raptor claw legs, and the white hair with the black stripes in it, in her like very short kind of like crew cut. And she kind of scans all of you over. None of you have met this woman before, only Nafisa has. And she looks at each of you guys and the assembled people and goes, I heard that you were going to attack the Marauders.
Yes. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling? You look better.
I am better in form, and my spirit yearns for vengeance.
Oh, does that mean you want to join us?
Is it true that you are going to attack the Rotgard island?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're going to get rid of the big threat first. Oh, sorry, what?
No, she's just kind of eyeing you for a moment if you want to say whatever you want to say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is my party. We are Romance Dawn. That's Soleil, Feng, Aurora. Lunis is, new and part of us. These are Laszlo's men, as you can tell. Not part of our party yet. And everyone, this is Mishka. When I was at the island, I found her and brought her back here. She's really cool, and she's like you, Soleil. She doesn't like silver.
Soleil's ears kind of perk at that, and it's like that quiet, excitable apprehension when like a dog sees another dog and they like want to go up and like say hello, but they're also sizing you up. So... Nice to meet you.
She's got these very bright blue eyes. If it wasn't for the fact that she has no visible Fae features, you'd probably assume she was a Wittercourt Fae, because her eyes are very bright. And she kind of eyes you up and sniffs you and goes, you're Fae.
That's right.
You are not quite the same thing.
Not quite.
She just nods.
If you are going to attack, I will join you.
Mm-hmm.
If you are certain.
I wish to take my grove back before it is defiled.
Well, then we better get moving.
Duh.
And she will kind of walk back and take out an enormous, like this kind of biomechanical great axe. That's like very much like a tree spouted these metal blades out of it to form kind of like gears in their own way, just these serrated blade axe heads out of it. And she just will take up position to your guys' rear, kind of just like doing a little patrol behind you guys, kind of like a tiger stalking its prey.
Soleil is just gonna lean down to Nafisa and just, I really should stop being so surprised, but you really do pick up friends everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna work on Laszlo after this.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm. I'll do my best.
Okay. So, you've got your whole crew together. How do you want to do this attack? How do you want to approach it? You do know that there are a lot of soldiers there, and they are at a higher degree of probably continual awareness than like the militia and stuff of the Southern Marauder territory. So, how do you want to go about gaining access to their shit?
What are the weather conditions?
Odd or even, Fung?
Let's do even.
Odd.
Damn.
It is a clear September, or I guess August, yeah, September day. Clear, sunny, blue skies.
Can we get a sense of the area?
You know there is a single bridge that connects the Clan Song territory to Rokard Island, which was formerly the Von Yaskin kind of port hub area. The bridge itself is basically an exposed bridge made of, like concrete. And then the Rokard garrison, or Rokard Island itself, is a lot of basically, port facilities, warehousing, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
If I
Nafisa
may.
could tell you all that info because she's been
Yeah.
there before.
If I may, and maybe I'm thinking about this wrong, but if we are looking for a way to get across that bridge, I mean, maybe the folks in the assembly could be a good distraction.
How would we go about that without sacrificing them in the progress?
I guess my best idea was just that because seeing some of the Shrouded Assembly in the Song territory, it'd be strange and unworthy of investigating.
So you are suggesting we lure them away with that first?
It's a thought.
Mm.
Also, they
And
should be pretty safe.
if those people don't come back after a certain period of time, that warrants continued investigation.
Right. We want to draw their attention away to a controlled area where we can flank them, ideally isolate them, and deal with them before they are able to report back.
Otherwise, they're just gonna funnel us in through the bridge.
Is it possible to see if there's any large equipment over there? I imagine they have plenty in the way of boats, but is there anything land-bound?
Define landbound.
Things that could not either be piloted through the air or through the water.
Like cars?
Yeah.
Yep, there's cars.
Okay. It's just thinking of how much of a advantage it would be taking away to sabotage the bridge.
At the very least, some explosions on the other side of the bridge. Could be useful. One of your grenades, perhaps?
That can be arranged.
So, since you suggested this idea to give you a mechanical idea, if you choose to forsake having the assemblymen support you in the actual combat on Rokard Island, they can act as a distraction to get you essentially across the bridge and onto the island if you choose to do that particular method of attack. Like you would not have to make a roll for it. You could just be like, "Hey, our assemblymen are going to go distract them, and we'll cross the bridge." But you lose them for the fight.
We could still try to sneak by. I can ask the wind to give us pass without a trace.
Hmm.
I'm willing to take a shot on either.
On the far side of the bridge, is there any place that looks like we could potentially regroup to have a sense of cover over there, or is it just all kind of barren?
So your side of the bridge is obviously it's Clan Song territory, so there's all kinds of Clan Song defensive works there. The other side of the bridge, there are like established like defensive things there, like machine gun emplacements and stuff. Because that is the most obvious way to attack them, so that is the way that they have most quickly set up their defenses. So there is been kind of established cover over there. Not like hardened bunkers or anything, but there are like emplacements and stuff. And then there's like buildings and stuff that once you get past the actual defensive lines, there's like buildings and in the territory of it.
Okay. Well, we could try to pass without a trace. Let's see. Would we be able to fit our assemblymen in? Okay.
Yeah, they're just support things, so they don't take up space.
Okay, so we could use that just to get ourselves across the bridge, and we then still have a lot of time left over on that, assuming we don't immediately pop off.
And if we do, we do.
Okay.
I think pass without trace is probably the best way to get in there and still have full power. Ranger spell slots don't matter, right?
Yeah. There's like one other spell I could realistically cast with the spell slot, so yeah, I'll go ahead and burn one for pass without a trace, so everyone has a +10 to their stealth checks, assuming they're with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now we all make stealth checks.
Is that the plan you're going with? You're gonna do the little pass without traceal?
I think so.
Glad I have that +10.
Oof.
23 total for me.
26.
17. I have very flashy armor, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, what are your infusions for today, B?
All right, let's see.
As you look that up, Sif can roll.
Yeah.
That's right. I have chainmail on, right? This is disadvantage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That is a 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I've got grappling grasp, enhanced defense, and homunculus servant.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. And then if anybody, this is your final chance to finalize your spells for the day if you wanted to do anything differently.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we got the B's lowest with a 17. So let me do a roll. No, they have deception, not perception.
Liars.
As we're about to presumably enter a fuck ton of combat, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my armor of Agathis stuff.
Okay. Since these are trained professional soldiers, they do have an active fire watch, and you are passing through their most heavily defended point first, so they will be doing a group roll of perception as an active perception thing for it, which is just going to be they're just going to roll at advantage. They got a 12.
Love to see it.
I didn't roll that. Oh, that's why they didn't. They get a second roll just because I didn't do it correctly. So they got a 12. So you guys are, Nafisa, how is your pass without a trace currently?
It's I'd like to imagine, because Nafisa's magic is all her asking the wind for help. The wind is swirling around them in a way where it's not like they're a tornado, but every time someone that wouldn't be helpful tries to look in a certain direction, it's like, oh, something got in my eyes. Oh, the wind. Oh, paper, dust, debris, nudie magazine, whatever flies by to distract them.
Gotcha.
As they sneak through.
Okay. As you and your whole motley crew kind of cling close to you, since it's an aura around you, everyone's very snuggly. As you come through and you see, as you are crossing the bridge, there is that very painful moment as you're crossing a bridge, literally just open terrain, where you're like, they're gonna see us, but for whatever reason, there's just quite the despite it being a sunny day and stuff, there's quite the windstorm passing through that is just making it very hard. With maybe it's all the smoke coming from the Nexite refineries that has decided to cling to this area because of Nafisa, but you're able to very carefully, very methodically make it across all the couple hundred feet that this bridge is, and you move enough around that you're probably at one point maybe 40 feet away from some of these marauder soldiers on machine guns, who are just kind of coughing as the Nexite fumes kind of start going into their helmets because of the spell, and they're just too distracted as you whoop right by them.
Not a look of concern in Nafisa's face the whole time. She's done this before.
And yeah, once you get past the outer layer of defenses, you start heading deeper into the island, and you see that there is a lot of activity about the island. It looks like they were probably planning to do an attack tonight, but you've kind of encountered them while they're in their prep stage still. You do see kind of a centralized hub that they're operating out of, and you see there's a lot of prefabricated kind of concrete barriers they've set up in various iterations to form impromptu defensive works. You do see the garage with the Aegis suit that you had identified previously. That's open. There's just two mechanics kind of working on it and eating lunch, stuff like that. Or eating breakfast, I guess. And then there's the various soldiers. Everyone make perception checks.
13.
14.
10.
Mid. We're all mid.
What about the 30 men with the...
They don't provide those services.
We don't pay them to see.
Peeking out from my sleeve, a tiny golden eye sees with a 23.
You hear a very quiet little huffing sound as one of its hand-shaped ears points at some of the soldiers who are kind of moving about with the rest of the soldiers. And now that you have that pointed out to you, you see most of the soldiers are fairly consistently equipped. They've got grenades, they've got submachine guns, great swords. They're armored, but there are a couple figures that are they've got these like radio packs on their back and they've got like their left arm has kind of like that predator like bracer vambrance thing on it that has a whole bunch of runic insignia and Feng, since you are an engineer and you would actually be able to identify some of this stuff, you can tell the thing on their back appears to be, it's like a radio. It's something a radio. They also seem to have some kind of magical apparatus that is producing some kind of, extra dimensional like equipment transference. And so you see like one of them will walk by and suddenly like the bullets that one of the soldiers is currently loading into a clip as he's getting ready, they just start turning to like silver. And then the guy will walk past and they'll revert back to normal. So that's just something you notice about the equipment of the people about here. But I am actually going to show you guys a rough map for you guys to coordinate how you want to approach these fellas. Currently, they are unsuspecting of you.
Oh, okay.
So you can set yourselves up anywhere you want. Also, please grab yourself one card from one side and one card from the other side. I'll be switching over maps soon, chat. I'm just getting this initial logistics out of the way.
Okay.
So one card is the stats for the Shrouded Assemblyman, and the other one is the stats for Mishka Zakova.
So I take the cards and I put them in the deck, and then how do I access them?
No, you're supposed to pick them up. So they're in your hand right now. Sorry, don't let me steal it. But if you open up your hand, you can click the card, and it'll expand, and you can read it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see it over. Name's on left my bed.
All right.
This is neat.
Yeah.
So we've got what look like cones of vision. All right.
I still have that trace up.
The green squares are all cover. They're various forms of cover.
Okay.
So people are at various states of like sort of defensive like positioning, but they're not actively, like engaged with anything.
Where do we want to come in from, y'all?
I will say that this central building up here is the mechanic shop where the Aegis suit is.
Okay.
Right.
Does that suit, by the way, need like special proficiency?
Yes.
Or...
Yes.
Okay.
It is a special proficiency item.
All right.
What I think your head kind of turned the same direction my head turned.
Get in the mech.
I mean, what if we made sure the mech wasn't destroyed and took it before Laszlo did? I'm just
what
saying.
If I simply stole it?
I was thinking either that or at the very least, if it's possible to get in the cockpit using Tinker Tool's proficiencies to sabotage it.
So currently it is a opened kind of it's like somewhat of a like sarcophagus setup. So it's like the front of it is open. And it's power armor. It's not a full mech suit. So it's something you would go in, put your arms through the arms of it, your legs through the legs of it, and then the like chest piece would close, and then the helmet would also be able to close. So you definitely do not know how to use it. You do not have proficiency, but it is something that exists.
What if we give it to Omega, guys? Hear me out.
Oh, it's a strong idea.
And Fung, now that you're seeing close, this is an older model from what the current UFAS military uses. This is probably more of like what would a reservist would have used during the earlier stages of the Eryxian liberation. So they've become more sophisticated since then. So this is a bit of a retro piece.
Ooh, okay.
Can I ask which of the folks had the silver stuff?
Yes, so it is orange, purple, and I thought there was a third one.
And pink, the one down there.
Yes, orange, purple, and pink are the three specialty people. Everyone else are normal veterans.
All right, Soleil, you know your target.
And it is clear that these guys are not militia. These are all very clearly former UFAS soldiers wearing full equipment and quite proficient.
I think it's probably better to go from the top, but I'm not certain.
I mean, that's just, I mean, like, even if we don't want to be silly with the mech suit, it's important that we bar it off from them.
Yeah.
The
That's
scary
true.
part is that we have to deal with the two specialty units down there that could take shots at Soleil.
We also know that there's at least 2 engineers. I think it was 2 engineers who mentioned having 3 engineers having lunch in there as well.
Oh, sorry. Those aren't engineers. Those are just mechanics.
Oh, okay.
Like, the actual engineers are purple, orange, and pink.
Okay. All right. What do we think the odds are on us being able to Metal Gear Solid stealth take out any of these guys?
We're still stealth, that is true.
True.
You would be fairly confident that you could strike, but you would only get the one strike before, obviously everyone goes into high alert. So it's how much you can make that one surprise round count.
I can go at 45 move speed after casting Long Strider on myself. I could go in there and then...
You also, now that you have your trusty Lunas, for those of you who don't know, Ludus is an Oath of Glory Paladin. So as long as you start your turn within 5 feet of him, you get plus 10 speed until the end of your turn.
Okay.
Oh, so I can go
real
55
fast.
feet
we were
with
to,
Long
like,
Strider? Damn.
start around here. Yeah, I could definitely...
But is it Long Strider concentration?
It is not. It is a
it's not?
buff. It is, at least according to the spell card I have. I'll double check it really quick, but yeah,
I just kind of assumed, but
yeah, no, like it and jump are just permanent, or just like buffs that last for an hour.
Cool.
Yeah, I do not have jump though.
Yep, it's just a 1-hour spell. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, technically I could slap the whole party with 10 extra feet of movement if they want, but
I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
Jump is a thought, though. Like, we could try and get people up on rooftops.
I don't have jump, unfortunately.
I do.
Oh. We can make one of our... Okay, hold on. I think we're being a little too silly. I think we need to get to putting ourselves. So, Obs, how far could you, like... Or, well, I mean, no, wait, we can stealth... We allowed to get one guy, right?
It's not that you get one guy, you get one action. It's you have a surprise round. What you do with that surprise round is up to you.
Alright, so can we start in this area? What do you guys think?
I was also
makes
thinking
sense.
top left, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maximus Spence has the most room for us. If we can creep in here, we have like this cover, and this cover, which will be good. Yeah. Okay, I think that is good.
How high up is the rooftop from here?
I don't know, let's say 20 feet.
20 feet, you say? Interesting.
Like, they're mostly here, it's kind of small warehouses. The bigger warehouses would be closer to the like actual docking facilities.
All right, so I can get myself up there, and if I get up there, I think I can potentially Spider-Man at least a guy or two from up there.
Okay, so is that how you guys want to initially set yourselves up?
I think so.
Okay.
But how big is Lunas's aura? Is it 10 feet
You
or
have to be
5?
within 5 feet of him at the start of your turn.
Okay, so
If Lunas and Feng could swap places, finger touch emoji.
That way everyone can be
yeah,
within
then
5
it's
feet.
gonna move in there.
Come
Now
on, Lunas,
snuggle
you're
up
a
with your
big
dragon.
Oh.
Okay. Do we want to like roll initiative for surprise round, or
Yeah.
are we good?
Just give me 1 second. So
Sure.
for those of you watching from home, I gave everyone these cards to because controlling a lot of allies can be really burdensome to the pacing of a battle. So instead, what I try to do is simplify allies into additional abilities or actions that the players can use. So they have the Shrouded Assemblyman, and they've got Mishka Zakova. So the Assemblyman gives them all this Expose Weakness ability. It's essentially sneak attack because they're rogues. And so they're treated as, obviously, there is at least one other person in melee or whatever, because you have a whole gaggly crew. So essentially you just get to pick one of your attacks for that round that hits and do 2d6 extra damage with it. The other one is Mishka Zakova, who lets them now as a reaction do one of these two abilities. And so those are just an example. If you hear us referencing them, that's what we're referring to. Bloop. Okay. Now you guys can make sure to click your tokens and roll initiative. Wow,
Solid
Lunas with that
rolls.
nat 18. 0 dex. Let's go.
I've
He's
got a
so
plus
really
7.
eager to get in there.
Their feet.
Okay. We'll do the initiatives for the bad guys. Just to make this the whole thingy. So, what is it? There we go. There we go. Gosh darn it. There we go. And the engineers. Oh man, there was an initiative button I could have been clicking instead. I'm so rusty. What in the goddamn? Did that not go through?
Okay, Benny.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out how I did this.
You're good. In the meanwhile, we'll double check our plans. And also,
Yep.
Lunas is going to be in between all of us when we start it.
I think that was the intent, yeah.
It's a surprise action, so you guys can have Lunas grow whenever.
Okay.
Now
right.
I see what I did wrong.
So I'm gonna. I can. Do I want to use this first level? Yeah, I'll use a first level spell slot to apply. I can apply it to me and Nyx. I think I'll do that because I don't think I'm gonna do any other shenanigans on my level 1 slot. So me and Nyx will have 10 more feet of movement. And with Lunas, I can go 55. I can. No, I can't reach the If I swap spaces with Soleil, I could maybe reach the blue guy. If we want me to get on him first before he starts aiming at Soleil.
Say the ones with silver are the engineers.
Right? Is it? Oh, sorry. Then yeah, my bad. But I can get on this guy if we want right at the start.
Okay.
I'm a little worried though by how open that leaves you.
Correct.
Okay.
It's okay. I will simply dodge the bullet. I mean, I'm assuming that they're soldiers, so they're using the typical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. I can take hits from that fairly reliably. The moment any of them whip out elemental damage, I will turn into a coughing baby.
Oh man. You guys are so lucky I just re-rolled all their initiatives instead of actually reading the rolls that I made for them the first time.
Oh, love to see it.
God damn it. That nat 20 that was in there. Fuck me.
Love to see an unforced error.
All right. Well, let it not be known that I am a gracious god. So it is your surprise round. You guys can go in any order for this. You just, how do you want to do it? They are currently bamboozled.
Okay. Are we still cool with me doing that where I rush down the orange guy? Or like
Yeah.
Soleil and I? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like you and I can rush down the orange guy.
Yeah.
It's slow. It's slow. Stop worrying about it.
Oh, okay.
I
that's right,
see
it's
people dropping down AoEs, and I get concerned.
It's just slow. I'm not about to drop a 40-foot cube nuke. Everyone's turn.
Fireball.
All right, it sounds like Nafisa, you are going first.
Yep, I will head on down to that orange guy. I think Lunas, Feng, and Aurora will start like aggressing in this area to like.
Yeah, I think getting the cover around here would be best.
All right, the Rottweiler is in. I can move a little bit to afford Soleil room and.
Is Nyx coming too?
I'm trying to see if there's a way I could probably flank with Nyx.
Double flank with the assemblyman.
I'm putting myself in a hell of a position by doing that, but I mean I was gonna get shot at anyways.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, these are with sorry, with all the campaigns, flanking is a thing in this one, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, then never mind.
You have advantage on your first round because they're surprised. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you can leave me the space where Nyx was, that way I have a little bit of wiggle room so I can get behind some cover. If I need.
All right. It's been a little bit since our last combat. I'm gonna hit him with the Yinghua Chongyue. This is with advantage, right?
Yep. You're gonna hit him with Firefly.
Whoa!
Nat 20! What a bonk!
Oh, I should have said first strike. I should have said. All right. That's 21 points of slash.
Good God.
Damn.
In reaction, Nyx is gonna use her reaction to do infused strikes. I also forgot to call this. Wait, that's I gotta roll an extra d6, and that should be acid damage. I'm sorry. I was telling myself that Nyx is going to be in acid form today. I have not drawn it, but it is stylized after the essence of Aurora. Yeah, sorry, I haven't gotten time to finish it. So that's 21 plus 10, 31 points of damage.
Wait, plus 10 or is it plus 4? Because
because the first, because like if would the extra d6 from Nyx's reaction be doubled because I critted?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, and then there's a 6 in the text, and then I rolled a 4 as well.
Okay.
Are you doing the assemblyman bonus for that one, or?
Is he still? I guess I.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's very much still standing.
Okay. Yeah. Here's 46 more damage from the assemblyman.
So that is. Yep.
Whoa! 21, 31, 41, 44 points of damage.
Woo, doggy! He is. He is bloodied. He is still alive, but he is bloodied.
Would you say that he is below half?
He is in fact below half health, Soleil.
And then my second attack, right? We get a full round, or is it just?
Yep, you get a full. It's a surprise round.
19.
That is a hit.
17 more slashing damage.
God damn.
Big dick damage rolls. Jesus.
Man, why'd I even come here?
Yeah, you made a big mistake, Soleil.
Why'd I even come?
Well, because you'll just one tap this guy and then you'll go hide behind cover.
He is barely standing right now.
He just turns around and this Muslim girl bashes him in the. Before I get bonus action, Nyx. That's a 12 or 17. 17. Yeah.
Let me double check his armor.
That is a hit. Damage total. That is 7 more damage. And that should still be acid. Yeah, I will go in and update the text.
Jesus Christ.
So, Nafisa, how do you want Nyx to do this?
Oh my god.
I like the idea. He's just minding his own business, and then you hear like the gust of wind, and he's like, "Oh, that was really strong." Turns around, and she smashes him in with the the flat end of her axe chipping into his armor once. An assemblyman takes a pot shot into his knee, so he's bending over. Nafisa pulls back, bonks again, and then as he's like stumbling for his weapon on the ground, Nick's full Rottweiler sort of grabs him by the torso and shakes him until he's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna pass out with the acid melting away whatever armor is left on.
Oh, this is non-lethal still. I forgot.
I'm not killing.
Well, acid is not non-lethal, but
This man is
there's
dead.
there's 6 points of piercing in there.
yeah.
He's dead.
He's down. He's just a little, you know.
The lion's share of damage he took was non-lethal damage.
Just the 1 point.
He took 11
Inshallah,
points of
your brain
acid.
will never function the same.
So there's definitely, like, his legs and stuff. You see the bone sticking out of them as, you know, Nix's bites into his leg and the acid just drips through it and stuff. It just sears off the skin and muscle.
Soleil just stares at you gobsmacked, to be totally honest.
All right,
That'd be
well,
fine.
Nafisa, is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
I guess I still have movement, right? That was 45. I have 10 more from Lunas. I can move back here. And then so can Nyx, following that logic. Yeah. Thumbs up to Soleil.
You said that was it the orange, purple, and pink were also the ones with the radios?
Yeah.
Okay.
Soleil,
So,
you can technically reset your movement if you want, because, you know...
Thank you. I was just about to ask that, so I had
Yeah.
to waste my turn.
You didn't have to move in there since Nafisa dropped the guy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I started here. I mean, I guess I'll just go for the closest guy and just start picking them off.
Okay.
So bonus action, wolf out.
Yep.
And I'll start swiping at this dude.
Okay. You have advantage on all of these.
18.
18. Let me double check the veteran. That will hit him.
12 slashing.
Yep.
21 for another 10.
Yep.
And I will use Mishka's thing to do another attack action.
Well, it's an extra melee attack, not extra attack action.
Wait, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a big difference.
Yeah.
And don't forget the exposed weakness we have for an extra 2d6
17?
damage.
17 barely hits.
Woo! Another 12 slashing.
Did you want to use your assemblyman at all?
Yeah. What 2d6?
Yeah, it's 2d6
2d6.
extra damage.
Beep boop. 9.
Oof. Okay. So that guy's now bloodied.
You'll love to see it.
Yeah, you leap over that, like, chest-high cover and just start tearing into this guy. And while you're tearing into him, Mishka is also bounding over it, and you see her also revert into this hulking cybernetic were-tiger of a Siberian tiger as she leaps over. That like biomechanical axe just slashes into the guy as you're also digging into it with your claws for that third attack. Anything else, Soleil?
No, that's my bonus action and my multitude of attacks. So
Okay.
that's all I got.
Who wants to go first, Aurora or Feng?
I can go. I've got my turn planned.
Yeah.
So just very simply, I drew it. Oh no! Don't do that. Okay. I drew it out earlier, but slow as a 40-foot cube.
Okay.
And I was able to find a way to get everyone in the bottom half on it. And since it can target 6,
So which of those 6? Because it's the 3 green, 2 blue, pink, and red.
make it real easy. Just everyone on the bottom half.
Okay, so the 3 green, 2 blue, and the pink.
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of save is that?
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
Essentially, you just see like Aurora just like start painting with her palette just for a bit, as like just this wave of like mush starts to roll over all of them, and kind of like mud just to slow them all down.
What's your save?
It's 14 or 15. Sorry.
Yep. Engineer. Okay, so the engineer is fine, and then this first blue guy is fine, but everyone, all the greens and this one blue guy are all slowed.
Okay. Then bonus action, or Aurora's gonna back up a little bit because, squishy wizard, be squishy wizard. And is probably going to just, at least as far as she knows, have Nethris like manifest in the soft way for now.
Okay. Anything else, Aurora?
No, that's action, bonus action, movement.
All right, Feng, what would you like to do?
Well, let's see. I don't really have much in the way of big damage output that a lot of my friends do.
You say that, but your like fist does a lot of damage.
I mean, I guess, but I'm also trying to save some slots for stuff too. Let's see. That's a full action. So let's go 5, 10, 15, and I can probably angle around for that. Yeah, just kind of pivot around the cover there to try and hit that guy right there real quick.
Yep.
This is advantage.
Yep.
Okay, come on, big number.
Hit
25. I'll take it. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, for 11 damage.
Yep.
Might as well just add the assemblyman to that since I am not guaranteed I'll get a second hit, so extra 15 damage.
Yep.
And let's do another attack. This one is normal, right?
It's still with advantage.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
26 for another 10.
Feng, how do you want to do this?
Oh, shit. Oh, that was...
Soleil did a ton of damage to him.
Well, I want to at least try and still honor Nafisa's wishes, so I think the first hit, sort of pivoting around cover, launching it at it, just... I can't think of a more elegant way to put it than donkey punching this guy in the back of the head. Then as he turns around, second hit, I use the momentum, swing the chain of the arm around his neck, pull him back and down, and just, choke him out a little bit. Don't want to kill him yet. But
Okay.
we'll keep him unconscious for now.
Okay. He is quite out. So that is all of yous guys. Ludus.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Let me check something real quick. Yeah, bonus action, I point my sleeve ominously, and a yip echoes out as just a golden little sound wave of force comes out of my sleeve. And I would like to try and hit that guy over here with Zhao Hong's Force Strike. Think think that's just a plain roll. But if it's with advantage, it's a 26.
Wow, that hits.
Okay, and then 7 force.
Okay.
Alright, now my turn's done.
Okay. Lunas is gonna go.
Actually, I'm just gonna use one more movement. Sorry. I promise I'm done now. Please continue.
You see that Lunas, his like 4 wings sprout out of his back, and he is going to just immediately bolt 20 feet into the air, and then he is going to jump down onto this guy here and do some falling damage with his enormous light up spear in his hand. Ha ha! Finally, to battle, my friends! So, he is going to attack with Shining Star. 27. Oof. Barely sneaking by with a 17.
Oh, that's good to know.
I already said they have 17 AC.
Huh.
I didn't write what type, but so that's 13 and 11. So that's going to be 24, and then he does 2d6 falling for 33, and then 2d6 to himself. So I'll just do the 9 back to him. So yeah, you just see Ludus leap up into the air and just basically put both of his feet on either side of the prongs of his spear as he drops it on top of this guy, stabbing him quite basically like straight through his chest, but he's still up and running and stuff, and Ludus kind of bounces off of him. I'm not going to be dropping his smites quite yet. With that, all of the good guys have gone, and you hear everyone just immediately starts like rushing into action. You know, you see the rest of the soldiers see, the span of a couple seconds, you guys launch this coordinated attack on them, and you hear, contact north, all, everyone, they're launching a full assault. Take him out! And you hear the radio start chattering off of the engineers as one of the engineers goes, all right, sight in artillery. And we come to initiative. Ludus goes first. So with an 18, Ludus is going to do some spearing to this damaged guy. Oof, that is a 13, and he doesn't have advantage anymore. Just a 13, that's a miss. Ugh, damn it, Ludus! Man rolled nothing but 13s. That's your boy Ludus. It was a real hefty first round. Aurora!
She's just way out back here, just vibing it. Probably just, with the slow down and still doing good stuff. I think she's going to... This is probably going to be a pretty slow turn. So we're just going to... Can I see this guy, or is
he he's just standing behind like chest high cover.
Okay. Gotcha. Then I'm just going to cast a very simple Toll the Dead on them.
Okay. So it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
He gets long list of bad guys. All right. An 18.
Yep.
So he's good.
Fails. Yep. I've cast Toll the Dead, I think, like 4 or 5 times in this campaign, and it's failed every time.
Welcome to cantrips with saving throws.
Yeah, it's true. Then I'm just gonna have like Nethris that's going to take a bit more of like a defensive position. She's still just the soft Nethris.
Soft Nethris, gentle Nethris. Feng.
Yeah.
Unless Aurora, you're doing anything else.
No, that's all.
Feng, it
All
is
good.
your turn.
I think be BRB'd.
Oh. Then, unless you have any issues with it, Soleil, I'll let you jump in since you go right after.
I do not. I will do what I do. And that's move on to the next guy.
Yep.
I will, however, use my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right.
Yep.
Get a little bloody.
Blood yourself up, boy.
Yeah, boy. Three damage.
3 little blood damage.
Womp, womp, womp. All right. And yeah, I'll start taking some swipes at this dude. 25
25 will hit.
for 11
Okay.
and 5 cold.
Yep.
I'll do it again. 17
Hits.
for 14 slashing plus 4 cold. And
1 second.
I would-
Soleil, he is now below half health.
you love to see it.
Do you want
so I will use my reaction to do one more melee attack.
Could you also explain that new ability?
Why, sweetly, I've got a new ability called Rabid Dog, where if my enemy has below half of his total HP, I have advantage on all attack rolls against them. However, my Bloodlust feature now requires a higher DC, so thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
Your boy really embracing the hunt.
Uh-huh.
Now
So,
one.
ooh, well, yeah, with an 11, but that'll
Yeah.
that'll miss.
That will be a misseroo.
Can I say on the 14 slashing damage, I'll add in my Shrouded Assembly dudes.
Sure.
Cool.
But in the future, you just announce it when you hit
Duly noted.
because you could go your round without hitting. You might fish for
That's
criticals.
true. That's true. All right, so that's another 7 from them.
Okay. He is very fucked up.
Cool.
Is B back?
I don't. She hasn't said so, so I
God
don't think
damn it,
so.
B. I need her to go because I have all of my engineers going next. So it is very relevant what she decides to do.
Mad dog, huh?
Matt, stop!
What I say when I'm talking about fishing for criticals, it would mean that normally you're supposed to use it when you hit, because otherwise you could just wait until you see which one of your attacks potentially gets a crit that round and then decide to use it. But
For the bonus.
yeah, so you're not supposed to use it that way. It's supposed to be like, okay, you know, if I rolled 1 hit, yeah, I'll use it then. I'm going to take the calculated risk that I might not critical with, you know, one of my later attacks to use it earlier, or you might go like, hey, I might critical with the later attack, so I'm going to hold on to it, and then you rolled your second or third attack that round and you didn't get a critical, you're like, oh well. So that's what I'm talking about, Sif. That's why you're supposed to announce
Got
it
it.
when you hit.
Got it, just making sure. I'll make sure my next turn isn't as sluggish as the first one.
So yeah, it's like, okay, if you rolled a nat 20 on your first attack, cool. If you decide to use it on your first attack and then rolled a nat 20 on your second attack, you can't go like, well, can I just use it now?
I'm really liking these unique features, though. It's getting me excited for all the future combats. You're playing around with cover and stuff, too. Like, I'm I'm curious to see what battle maps you end up cooking in our next combats.
These guys are like soldiers and stuff, so like, all right, they're gonna have cover set up, and they've got coordinated abilities and things. I am going to put Feng on delayed initiative because I've waited long enough.
That's fair. She'd understand.
Yep. Now you all get to suffer. All right.
Me.
Engineer. Nobody down there is taking damage, so they don't need to worry about that. 20-foot radius.
There's no way you could hit me too.
Wait, he's back.
B is back.
B, do your turn.
At our darkest hour when we needed her most.
Wow, we got through fast. Okay.
There was only like 2 people ahead of you!
Oh yeah, I left when we had all of the enemies still have to move.
No?
The enemies all go
you're
after you, B.
What? Oh, fuck, that's right, sorry. Okay. Alright.
I love D&D.
Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm behind cover. Let's try helping out Soleil with this one. 2. Six for 8.
Yep.
With another 11.
With the extra 11, how do you want to do it?
Oh, okay. I think I still want to try to honor Nafisa's no murder wishes. If Aurora wishes to do some executions after it, that's her decision, not Feng's. Yeah, I think it's going to be just let's just yank the legs out from under him, just with a real hefty little snap. And the land and face first.
Okay. His helmet slams into the ground, unconscious.
Okay. Since that was first attack, second attack, I will target the barricade there with the grappling grasp so I can pull myself up against it.
Yep.
Do you want me to roll to hit that still? Or?
No. It's an inanimate object. You can grab it.
Alright. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Engineers are gonna go. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. Sufficient. Alright.
I spread out far enough.
Yep.
Artillery!
Your artillery, fire on my position! The coordinates! The coordinates are here! These good squares! And he says, rattles off some numbers, and you hear a stoom. And as something sails through the air and lands right over amongst Soleil, Nafisa, Nyx, and Lunas and detonates. Everyone, please make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
It's a 19, sorry.
16.
Okay. Roll for Nyx.
That is a 6.
17.
You're not in the AoE.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so everyone but Nyx succeeded. So you're gonna take half damage. One second. So you take 15 piercing damage, half, so you take 8 damage each. Nyx takes 15.
Got it.
8. There goes my temp HP.
Is your
Soleil,
little-
did you shift? I forget.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
As the ice armor shatters, and the Marauder is going to, the engineer is going to just move fully behind some cover and crouch. So that one guy is unconscious. Oh, damn it. Yep, I fucked it up again. Oh well. Alright, so that was him. The other engineer is going to launch a similar strike. So if you could all please make dexterity saving throws again.
Rude.
Very rude.
15.
21.
And Nyx, you got up this time. 19.
Good dog.
Oh, also something to specify that if you guys are reducing damage at all because it's piercing,
Oh,
don't.
right. Okay, gotcha.
They have the
Okay,
walking
thank-
armory ability.
I was not, so.
Oh, okay, so my heavy armor master would not work against
No,
this.
the heavy armor would not work for this. Alright, so everybody this time succeeded. Barely for some of you. You love to see it. Engineer.
Good saves.
So that is 10 piercing damage to everyone.
How,
Oh, wow.
As this just, silver, silver fiery enhanced artillery rounds are just raining down from off screen amongst you guys. And the purple, does that person... I have to do some quick measuring. Sorry. An ally within 30 feet. Is healed for 7 points. So you see that gauntlet that the engineer has starts glowing with arcane runes, and you see that the orange engineer who was unconscious, the wounds begin to seal up on him, and he appears to be conscious again.
That's cheating.
All right, Marauders, the blue team. Is it end of turn for slow?
Yeah, end
Okay.
of turn.
So these guys, because they're coordinated, they activate on fire teams. So whatever color they are, all of those guys get to go on the same initiative. And so top blue is going to some quick measuring. Okay, he can do it. So this top blue guy behind cover is going to throw a grenade at Soleil.
wow.
Alrighty. Does a 19 hit you, Soleil?
Yes.
Alright, this has a 10-foot AoE, so we'll also get Feng in there.
That won't hit me.
Why won't it?
I have AC 20.
I know, it doesn't matter, it's just the AoE blast of it
Ah,
once it actually hits someone. So it's just the first thing is it has to hit someone.
Okay.
So that is 17 piercing to you, Soleil, and then it is half damage to you, Feng. So
Okay.
that is going to be 9 damage to you, Feng. Alright. Because he is a veteran, he gets to use his Shock Assault ability. He can do a grenade attack as long as he can get in a melee. He will get his full melee action. So he's going to come right over here, and he's going to chop into you, Feng.
Wait, no, it can't. Slow. Oh, no, it's not slowed.
He's
Never
not
mind.
slowed.
That's
It's his
right.
back guy down in the
Yeah.
back who's slowed.
My bad.
So Feng, I'm going to try and chop you up.
Okay.
Nope.
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 Good show,
Catches the
Bean.
sword.
The slow guy, it's half speed, right?
Yeah.
Half speed, and then I either just get like a single attack or whatever.
Action or bonus action, not both. One attack, no matter what.
Okay. What is it? I think it's 30 feet on that gun. I didn't give it a range, but it's supposed to be 30 feet. So he can go here. What the hell? He's gonna try a long range shot at B.
There. Shoot your shot, King.
Yep, he's got disadvantage, so with his SMG, he gets to make 3 attacks at disadvantage anyway for every 1 attack he can make. So he's going to try and spray and parry you. You do
Slow
have...
says no matter what the abilities are, it gets 1.
Alright, we'll say that's how that works. It's just it's part of how the item works. But if that's how it works, then that'll be how it works.
Yep.
So
Regardless of creatures' abilities or magic items.
it misses B, and he will do another save at the end of his turn. He's not at disadvantage on that. So he is no longer slowed.
Yep.
There we go. And then the final blue guy who isn't slowed is going to advance. Everybody just speeding around measuring things. And advance up here. And he is going to go full auto into Nafisa.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now I get my 3 attacks for every 1 attack. All that nat 20. So his first attack, 15 does not hit you, so none of those 3 hit. And on his second attack, 1 hit.
Yep. Still out of bullets.
Yep. 11 piercing damage to you, Nafisa. And he is within a walking armory bubble.
Yes. Yeah, so I can't resist that. Yep. That's 11 damage.
Okay. So that was the blue team of veterans. Now we come to the green team, which is all slowed. So let's go. This guy's just gonna move behind cover, and he can fire his single long-range shot at Aurora.
Sounds good. Not that hard to hit.
There's a
That
13
misses.
hit.
I've
You
got mage
said you
armor
weren't
on.
hard to hit. You lied to me.
I've got 13 is a pretty low score.
She lied as naturally as she breathed.
I'm sorry, I have mage armor on.
he is gonna have to not go after Aurora, because he can't get to her. So at speed. Yeah, I guess he'll take his shot at Lunas then. He's gonna go behind cover and shoot at Lunas. Oh shit, I might have hit Lunas.
That's big.
Yep, Lunas has AC 18.
Oh,
Hate to see it. 10 damage. Oof.
Can we get some F's in chat?
Lunas is currently bloodied. He is below half health. Final green slow guy is 15. No, everybody's too close. He can't do that. Yeah, he is gonna move behind cover, and he is gonna take a pot shot at Nafisa. This fucking Nafisa demolished that first guy.
I think you're gonna have to re-demolish him.
stay down, bonk. Yeah, you can just do it again, right?
Another one. A 7 misses. I'm now gonna do wisdom saving throws for all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, first guy
Mm-hmm.
is good. Second guy is good.
Yeah.
Third guy is not.
Okay.
So 2 of them shake off the slow. And the Red Marauders. Which is just the one guy.
Marauder.
Yeah, the one guy.
We should name him.
He is... You know what? He's... Nafisa, what's your AC?
17.
17. Okay. You know what? He sees how you're coordinating. He's gonna attack Nyx.
It's the same AC.
Well, he's gonna try and attack Nyx.
The coward.
24. 5 slashing to Nyx.
Mm-hmm.
And just to confirm, this guy is out of... Oh no, he's in a new bubble now because that guy resurrected. And then a 10. So just 5 damage. No dice, little man. Nafisa, at the bottom initiative! This guy just
It's okay.
slashed into your dog.
You gotta save the best for last, and the best is beating up the going John. Okay, hold on. I can't make that joke. I legally cannot make the joke of going John Wick. I'm gonna bash the red man.
Bash the
That's
red
a
man.
22. That's 15 slashing damage.
Okay. Do you wish
Still
to use
stand.
your assemblyman on this, or do you want to hold it?
I'll use my assemblyman on this. Yeah, I want to see if I
Okay.
can knock him down here. That's 8 more, so that's 23 total.
Yep. Do you want to use your infused strike on this, or hold it?
Oh yeah, I should. I'll hold it because that one I can get a crit fish with since it's reaction based.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing again. That is an 18.
Yep.
12 more slashing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Again, non-lethally, John Wicking him. As he goes and whacks against Nyx with the second hit bouncing off against Nyx's scales, Nafisa is just going to swing into the guy's arm, cutting into it, not chopping it off, but like it's bending at an angle with the gun flying off. And then as she goes, recoils from the first swing, she backs up and swings back with the back end of the gun to knock him on the floor onto that arm.
Okay. Yep, he is down.
Then I'm gonna use Mishka's reaction to give me another hit here.
Okay.
Or use my reaction with Mishka. That's an 11.
That is a miss.
Alright, that was my reaction. Nyx, take a bite out of this guy.
Okay, use your bonus action for Nyx to come attack him.
Yep. Bite. That's a 20.
That hits.
That's 8 piercing plus 2 acid, and Nyx can use her reaction on herself for another 3 acid damage, so that's 13 total.
Well, the good news is the bite itself was enough to drop him. So then you start ripping into his innards with that acid melting him. He is in fact actually dying because the acid dropped him below the 0.
I didn't know if he was. I wouldn't have done the reaction if he wasn't gonna.
Nope, he's dying. Too late.
Let the dice tell the story.
Okay, he's knocked out. He's knocked. Okay.
So
he's
that guy is
down.
actively dying.
Okay, he's got 3 death saves to make. Right?
Please don't give them that power.
That's 3 dudes. I can't just run in there, and we can't group up for another artillery fire. So, Nafisa will move. Yeah, she can finish the rest of her movement here.
As long as we kill the 3 engineers, the rest don't have to die.
Please actually kill the engineers. The werewolf is begging.
Okay, hold on,
PR
werewolf.
works.
I'm the one who's been suffering the most with the silver bullet. Quote unquote.
Meanwhile,
silver bullets
Lunas
out
has
of
more
me.
blood outside of him than in.
They say I'm suffering from internal bleeding. That's where the bleeding is supposed to be.
Yeah, Ludus is going to, oops, wrong AoE. I'm so used to trying to blow you guys up. Ludus he's not a dummy. He's just dumb. He is going to come blitzing over since he has a base speed of 40 because of his aura. And he is going to leap over this piece of cover over here to engage Pink Engineer. And he is going to try and bonk that man. Bonk him right in his bonker. So, Shining Star. 17 hits. Lunas is going to Divine Smite now. No more Mr. Nice Dragon. He is actually going to use a level 2 Smite. So... it's going to be... 9 plus 8 for 34 damage total.
Sheesh.
Piercing and
Happens.
radiant damage. It's enough to bloody that guy, and then he's gonna attack him again.
Oh,
17 hits. He is gonna use a level 1 smite. For another 24 damage. This back engineer is not looking good. He is barely trucking. As you just see Ludus leap over, and it's like, you know, previously he did the diving dragoon jump. This time he's like a, you know, basically like a radiant spear charging across the battlefield and straight into the guy, stabs him into the chest, and then slams the body still on his spear into the cover with it. And then just radiant energy bursting out of the wounds. Aurora.
alrighty. Keep this nice and simple. Nethrus's shadow is going to kind of go over to here.
Yep.
And I'm going to have Nethrus, I'm specifying this, have Nethrus cast Wither and Bloom onto this guy.
Okay.
So, DC 15 con save or 9 necrotic damage.
And it's just to that purple engineer?
Yes, correct.
Okay. On save. He succeeds.
Saves. So 5 damage, 5 necrotic damage to him.
Okay.
Still up?
Yep. Well, this guy hasn't taken any damage.
Oh, the pink one? He's been
Oh,
fighting.
I thought you were talking about the purple guy.
No, sorry. If I said purple, I meant the one that Lunas was on top of.
Okay. He is, in fact,
Yes.
also still up.
Ah,
But very, very barely.
okay. Damn. Now I wish I had made that a higher level spell. But so it goes. Lunas will heal for if they choose to use a hit dice, they can heal for a hit dice's health.
He will definitely take you up on that, Aurora. What is your Wither and Bloom looking like for the boy?
Yeah, so this is purely like Nethrus's energy. So it's very much just this miasma of miasma of monochromatic colors of white and black. But then just as it kind of drains the energy also kind of goes up and probably begins to patch up Lunas's wounds, just like she would have for Aurora.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you see Ludus's armor begins to, digitally restitch itself based on the previous, design of it. Much like how Aurora gets reloaded from previous copies. Anything else, Aurora?
That's all I got. Nethrus is my vehicle for spells.
Feng, what do you want to do?
Okay. I think I'm gonna be channeling a little bit of that art student theatrical training. Just gonna do a quick little pirouette around him. And I'm gonna try and punch purple.
Okay.
5, 4, 8. Let me add the assemblyman for another 8.
Yep.
And let's see. Yeah, let's twist on back, and from her other sleeve, there is a faint hissing noise as she is gonna chuck one of the grenades at the group of 3 down there.
So you have to pick a target for it.
All right.
To place the AoE.
That one's still slowed, so.
Let's see. Is there any penalty to hitting them with the AoE from the cover?
Let's see, I'm just making sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so if you're throwing it as just an indirect weapon where they get the saving throw, no. There's no to hit for it if you're doing the saving throw version. If you're trying to hit somebody where they don't get a saving throw, they would get cover bonus. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You could either throw it directly at somebody and then it detonates on them in the AoE, and it's just you hit their AC, or you can use it as a saving throw weapon, in which case you don't make an attack roll, they just have to make the save. So cover doesn't matter.
Alright. Well, I think the only one I could target directly would be purple, and that means is this a 10-foot or a 5-foot?
Your grenades are, they're supposed to be 10 foot.
Okay. Dang. I don't think there's a way that I can specifically target purple then without also hitting Nafisa.
Yeah, if you are trying to hit purple, you're very likely going to be tagging the Napster.
The Napster. I smile as I deal with the fact that my dog killed somebody.
Well, in that case, just gonna keep dancing around my new dance partner here, I guess. And let's do another infused grappling grasp attack on purple there.
Yep. Yep.
For another 7.
Yep.
And you know what? Let's be a little extra with it. Let's spread out a little more for safety's sake. I'm gonna use Mishka's reaction.
Okay.
to, again, just absolutely twirling, pirouetting, dancing all around this fool, and then just going, whoop. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, and I think even if I stayed here, I would only get, what? No, I think I would get 2 more spaces of movement, but I think that's okay.
Okay, are you done?
Fuck it, you know what? I got that dog in me. Let's bark. Come on.
Hat 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, still on purple.
What a doggo.
Alright, that is 8 force damage.
Dude. What is the critical variant of your dog's bark?
I think it. I think because of the personage of the little emperor, it has one of those sort of those rune arrays that you see around some kinds of big magic casting, where it's just it's a bunch of I think they're the tanagrams arrayed around it, and it's just a very shrill, very piercing yip.
Yeah, that engineer didn't like that. He is nearly bloodied. Soleil.
Okie dokie. I guess I'm taking care of this dude that got left behind. I'll start doing what I do, trying to tear into him.
That guy's got full health.
Alright.
Nope.
Nope. 17. Better. 11. I'll go ahead and use my Shrouded Assembly dudes.
Okay.
Another 8.
Yep.
Bonus action, swipe again. 18.
Yep.
Your cold right damage too.
Oh, yep, you're right. So 6 cold damage.
Yep.
And I will use Mishka's reaction thing to make another swipe.
Okay.
For 18. Another 14 and
Okay.
1 cold.
Yeah, he was at half health anyway, so it didn't matter since you rolled an 18 on the first die.
Yippee!
But he is not looking good. He went from full health to very low health in one person.
Yippee! That's my turn.
All right, Marauder Engineers. Now I get to do some of their synergy with each other. So, Purple, they all go on the same initiative. So Purple is at the start of his turn is going to heal Orange for 7. And then
The dog from around the corner.
and then he is going to
Wait,
yes.
I thought Orange was dead.
No, Orange was dying.
Yeah.
Orange would have had to make a death save this turn, but engineers can heal each other with their combat medic ability. Purple is going to drop an artillery strike on Aurora.
Oh no!
Yeah. What the fuck?
I fuck you in particular.
It has a range of 120 feet, so
Alright.
Petty.
make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
Alright, so you take half damage.
Yep.
So
Oh, Jesus.
you take
So 14.
Yeah, 14 damage.
Then... Okay, pass the
With
save.
the slow on the one guy is still up.
Yeah, I saw one guy still up.
Purple is... Being near Lunas is bad. So yeah, he's gonna back up. Behind some cover. Alright, so that was purple. Then pink. Pink is going to... Yeah, pink is also going to combat medic on orange. Since orange needs it. So that's going to be 10. And then pink's turn. I think it's been
1 week since you looked at me.
Yep.
We might have to park.
I'm just
Nyx
looking through the
on
Discord,
this
I'm
man's
sorry.
throat.
Yeah, I was just looking through the Discord. Okay, yeah. Pink is going to drop an artillery, not on Aurora. And do back here. To hit Feng.
Okay.
Feng, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Do I have to make one for Little Emperor?
Yes, you do, because he is participating in combat. That means he is killable.
Dexterity, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So 19 for me.
Yep. You take half.
And a
He
12.
fails.
Would a 16 pass?
A 16 does pass.
Flash of Genius. That's a 16 now.
Okay, you guys will take
And
half damage.
he has evasion, so he takes no damage.
Oh, lucky you!
What the?
Wait, is Flash of Genius a reaction?
Yeah.
You
it
already
is.
used
Fair
your
enough.
Mishka
Yeah.
reaction.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
So he's gonna probably die. So that is... Roll your damage. There we go. 24, so that is... Sorry, I rolled it multiple times. It's 12 damage to you and 24 to your doggo.
Oh, God.
Alright. Fortunately, all of the constituent parts are in my sleeve now. This is why I kept him there.
I should shove Nyx up my sleeve.
You should.
What's your health like, Fung?
Let's see, after a 12... 36.
Okay. Orange. Gotta double check his stuff. He could, but I think he's got a little bit of a phobia of that damn dog now.
Good.
So he is going to... retreat back. Back up there. And... me... measure...
Oh, wait. Sorry. Evasion doesn't use my reaction.
Well,
or
it was
any
the
reaction.
Flash of Genius.
Ah, right. Okay.
See if I can pull this off. No, I can't get all three of you. Alright, I am going to...
Well, I'm sorry if you already went over this, but the cover helps. Does the cover help with the
No,
dex save?
because it's just coming from above you and
This
just
guy,
detonating.
yeah.
It's only for direct range attacks. You get half cover, essentially. If I'm trying to shoot you with their SMGs, you have half cover,
Gotcha.
as long as you're behind it.
Got it.
Okay. So let's go. There we go. That's 20 foot. So if you three could please make dexterity saving throws, Nafisa, Dog, and Soleil.
Dog.
Ow.
I gotta kill all them
Oh.
dogs.
No, see, the dog
I think I'm gonna seal of inevitability.
You use your
roll
once a
that
day
one.
reroll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not any
Nope,
better.
nope.
You love to see it.
Nafisa and Nyx both take half damage. So 10 damage to you two and 20 to Soleil.
Nyx is down.
No.
Doggo down, doggo down.
I'm
She
sorry.
knows to run away when things get too much.
I think we gotta kill these engineers.
That's what I've been saying.
Soleil, I've been trying to
You
kill
all
them the
are
whole
too-
time, guys.
You all are too damn nice. I'm dying.
Blue guys, blue veterans, top one is gonna try and attack you, Soleil. Nope. Nope. Hate to see it. Bottom blue veteran. It's gonna move here to get around cover and is going to shoot Nafisa. So he's disadvantage on all these attacks. Nope. 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 Second set. Nope. Nope. And 16 is a nope. There were 3 nat 20s for those of you in chat.
Just teasing.
All these disadvantage attacks. The blue guy over here, he can't do shock assault because he would hit himself, so he is just gonna walk up and try and bonk you, Nafisa, with his sword. He doesn't have disadvantage. So it's, god damn, another nat 20 on the second die. Hate to see it. Damn it! Nafisa, why? Why are you so tanky?
Because I'm a good girl and I don't kill people. That's why the dice are kind to me.
Alright. We're still in long range. This green guy is gonna try and go over and flank Aurora and start unloading on you, Aurora.
Oh no.
Slowly work his way.
Nope. Nope. Well, that guy isn't slowed.
Oh, yeah, no, I just meant slowly, just as
Oh.
like a...
And then the second set.
Nope.
Nope.
Not in pain.
Nope. And nope.
Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ!
Hey, it's, you know, it's the balance of the weapon. I get to make 3 attacks, but they're all at disadvantage.
That's an SMG.
Yeah, it's his big SMG. It's just spraying and praying. And then slow green guy is gonna move here and just fire a single shot at Nafisa.
I don't get cover from this,
No,
right?
he moved to the side so that you wouldn't have the cover between you. That's 22
Yep.
for 8 damage. He is within 30.
yeah.
Okay, and he is going to make his saving throw. Sorry for those of you in chat, I forgot to flip over to show the movement. Alright, and he is no longer slow.
Okay.
So all the slow is down. Your concentration is free.
Yep.
Final green guy. So is like Nether's an actual thing or just your
No.
token?
She's just a token.
Okay.
You
I
cannot
just want to
enter-
make sure, like
You
I
can
mean,
dispel
she-
magic on her. That's
Um.
like a feature, but like as a manifest mind, she's truly just you cannot interact. She's
Okay.
just there.
that's good.
wonder-
I was just like, is
wonder
this
if
something
they
I'm gonna
would
have to
know
shoot?
that, though.
This guy is moving 30, and so now you're within normal range, which doesn't matter anyway because he has disadvantage on all his attacks. As I try and spray down Aurora. Nope. Nope. Nope.
No,
Nope.
no,
Nope. Aha! 19!
Okay, there we go.
Aurora, you take 6 damage.
Okay,
What's your health, Aurora?
it's 29, so
Okay.
I'm a little above half.
Alright, so that was green team, and all of red is down. I think. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep, you've taken out all of red. Nafisa, it is your turn. The soldiers are closing in.
I was debating using my action to summon next, but this is getting a little too dangerous. It's a good thing I have another friend. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
For the flavor text, Nafisa is going to shout that she needs help, and it just cuts to Wisteria in her garden, cutting the animals together for tea, and then she looks at, like, a fiery mole that should be there, and there's just a hole where it once was, as a little red knoll bursts out from the ground.
That's cute.
And starts its turn there. You can cause this creature to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. I'm going to draw a little orange circle right here. He won't be able to heal Nafisa this turn, but this is the investment.
Okay.
I'm going to action swing on the blue one.
Okay.
Go. That's a 16.
That is a miss.
Oh, oops. Sorry. Force of habit. Second action.
I'm so used to hitting.
I miss.
That is also missed. Do you wish to use your reaction?
Yes.
That's
the
it.
22. Shrouded Assembly for the extra 2d6.
Yep.
For 20 damage total.
Yep.
He's still standing?
Yeah, he hasn't taken any damage.
Ah, shit.
The guy next to Soleil has taken damage, but the two nearest you have not taken any.
Do I bolt for it? No, I kinda... I will risk the attack of opportunity, and Nafisa will start moving away from them.
Okay, I'm gonna try and slash you. Normal attack. Nope, that's an 8.
Okay. So we are just going to move next to Soleil to try to have cover.
Okay.
Beware the artilleries.
Eyes. Ooh.
Why do you gotta... Where the fuck do I go? Alright.
I told you guys, like, this was... You literally picked the hardest possible fight, and you very consciously made that choice.
Yep.
Like, these people are very trained, very equipped, and...
But Aurora would have been sad.
What? Huh?
We gotta just...
Yeah.
Alright, so that's what you're moving?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, Lunas. Lunas is, Ooh, yeah, he's confident he can pull this off.
Bonk him.
He's gonna bonk him. He's gonna fucking bonk him. You should. Oh, these are the engineers. They only have AC 15. He's not smiting, but. So that's that engineer down, and then Lunas is gonna leap over here. Just leap over here behind cover, and he is gonna bonk the second engineer. Oof, that's 11. He missed. Tragic. Aurora.
Okay.
At the start of your turn, there's two people coming in at you, and you've been shot a whole bunch of times. You see that your shadow, Nethris is off doing things in her shadowy form, but you see the remnants of your shadow that normally connect you to her separate. And you see, like, the shadow begins to manifest as if it is now, like, clawing through reality and tearing open a hole. And the normal awakened mind version of her is this shadowy abomination of, you see all these purple eyes begin lighting up on it, and these massive blackened talons come out as it is moving with slight feathers, just ethereal feathers dripping off of it as it moves. And you see this just enormous, like, armored beak creature come through this ripped reality and begin to glare at these two, and you all hear this unearthly screeching caw as Nethris is now manifested as an actual shadow fiend to protect you.
Mm-hmm.
She is now under the effect of Summon Shadow Fiend per your action normally as a free casting.
Yeah. So
what would you like to do?
yes, so Aurora's gonna run for cover, first of all, and try and get behind this right here. And it's just quickly scribing in her book, still like trying to cast as much of the magic as she possibly can. And it's just going to point to Nethris to go over to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to have from Nethris's location, using that, is going to cast a pulse wave.
Okay.
So to hit all three of
Ooh.
these.
That is a spicy casting.
So bonk. So this will be 21, and it's basically just going to be similar to before, just like a... Actually, it's Nethris casting, so this would be necrotic.
Hell yeah.
So I was trying to be
Murder them.
good,
Murder
but this
them.
is technically coming from Nethris. So Aurora scribing the spell, and Nethris is grabbing the runes of it and manifesting it. So
All right.
yeah.
And these are con saves?
Yep.
Alright, so the engineer failed, and the veterans failed and succeeded.
Okay. Anyone that fails is pushed 15 feet, which I imagine the engineer would just not move because he's against a wall.
He does take 2d6 fall damage for being slammed into the wall.
Love to hear it. I like that too. So yeah.
Oh, and they take 66 force damage.
And they take 66 force damage, which is the 21 up there.
Okay, so he's going to take 20. Roll the 2d6 falling damage.
8.
He is down,
Oh.
and he also has one automatic death save.
These two are okay, I assume?
Yeah, they're still
Okay.
they're still good. Where do you want to adjust their movement, if at all? Sorry.
You can just... They're pushed 15 feet in a straight line from where it went. So
Okay.
whichever one failed, you can push them
Well, you
back.
could pull them if you wanted.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's pull them. I think she's angry.
Okay. So I'll go. Boom. They're gonna take 5, 10, 15. So one guy is gonna take 1d6 fall damage as he gets slammed into this cover.
God, I love that.
Okay. Just boom, chest right into the cover as he's slammed forward.
And if I may,
Yep.
I'm sorry, Nafisa. Nethris doesn't
Yeah.
play by these rules, so I can commit war
you
crimes.
Go for it.
Nethris, entering her protective mode, is going to use an attack on the downed one to finish him off.
All right, that guy is straight dead. He cannot be field medicked by the other engineers.
Okay.
So, yeah, you just see Nethris go into full protective mode as this guy's down, and these razor talons just rip into the guy, and they just go straight through his flesh and just begins ripping out pieces of his soul as she just buries her beak in there too, and you just see bits of like soul flesh. Like his body is fully intact, but the soul energy is like dripping off like viscera and entrails being ripped out of him. And despite the fact that he was unconscious, you all very audibly hear his screams, which keep going even though he is already dead.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I have no idea what's going on here.
Poor Luna's watching this up close in 4K. Like, what the fuck?
Is there just like a screaming Rorschach test of a man that's in your sketchbook now?
That's not how that works.
Anything else you want to do, Aurora?
Unfortunately, Nethris only has one attack at level 3, so...
Okay. Feng, what do you want to do?
Okay, Soleil, you would like to run free, I assume, right?
Space is good, because your boy is now bloodied, so I'm gonna have to start making wisdom saves.
Don't worry, Soleil, at the start of your turn, my little fire mole will heal you 1d6. I don't know if that helps enough, but...
Don't think that'll be enough. But the thought is appreciated.
Okay, in that case, would a upcast cure wounds on top of that be enough?
I do not know.
I forget. Do we have throwing health potions as a roll, or are we just...
Yeah, you could throw
Got
health
it.
potions at someone.
Alright, do I have to roll to hit, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
You could always just
1d4
move up and give it to him, but...
2d4 plus 2 is not gonna be a
Yeah.
game changer.
I think we could just let him go buck wild, too, as long as we're not the closest to him.
Yeah, you just can't be the closest thing to me.
Alright, well, in that case, let's try going 1, 2, 3. You know what? Bonus action. Let me give you the gifts, Soleil.
So you gain a d6 plus prof bonus in temporary HP, and 10 feet of extra movement.
And first time that you hit a target with an attack roll, that target has disadvantage on the next attack roll they make in the next minute.
Okay, that's your bonus action. Roll the d6 for temp HP.
Which one of us is doing the rolling?
It'd be B. It'd be B. I was
Okay.
waiting for her to do
Alright.
it.
4 temp HP.
It's plus prof bonus.
Oh, right. So that would be 7.
Then.
Okay, what are you gonna do with your actual
Okay.
action?
Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3. See, I've also now got the extra 10 feet, so let's do 4. Passing through, 5, 6, 7, and let's see, if I go here, I think I have a clear enough shot to try and get the blue boy down there.
Okay.
And it's fisting time.
Okay. Hit.
At 19 for 11. So roll that bonus for an extra 6, so that's 17 for the first hit.
Okay.
And let's go for number 2.
Hit.
That is another 16.
Okay, he is currently bloodied.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, that is all of my actions.
Are you gonna use your reaction?
No, I think I'm going to save that this turn.
Okay. Soleil. At the start of your turn, you
Well-
heal, was it 1d6 from the mole?
1d6 from the mole, and the mole can do that one more time on somebody else's turn.
Okay.
Okay, so healed up.
You heal 1 point of damage.
Well, hot
The
dog.
mole is trying.
Are
I
you
took
still
the
at,
spell because I thought that was cool.
Hey,
still bloody?
Yeah.
I appreciate you so much for that.
I should have scouted cure wounds.
Do you bloodlust at the start of your turn, or?
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
It's DC
That's a fail.
15. Yep.
Okay, well, this guy is
You're in
closest
melee.
to me, so R.I.P. this guy, probably. Nat 20.
Yep.
Ooh, doggy!
God.
One moment. I'm gonna tell you, this guy was real fucked up. So just know that in context. He was real fucked up going into this.
Explodes in a shower of viscera.
So,
15?
15 slashing, 2 cold.
Soleil, how do you want to do it?
Yeah. Oh, like this dude. I don't even know. I think just the bloodlust hits. He just goes for something real grisly. I think I just picture quite literally this guy getting torn in half, top to bottom, like a zipper. Like just.
Hell yeah. Okay, now you move towards your next closest guy.
Which would be this other blue dude, which I now have.
Yep,
A
you're
little
closer to
extra
him than
movement.
Nafisa.
Yeah, just so.
Oh, you're actually closer to Aurora than Nafisa, but yeah, you're
Oh.
closest to the blue guy.
Oh, ooh.
I was thinking, I was like, oh shit.
Uh-oh!
28.
1 second, I have to check something.
Oh, is he bloodied too?
He is not bloodied.
Okay.
He was close, but he is not.
Dang it.
So it's 11.
11 plus
Crimson.
Crimson.
Do you want to use your assemblyman on
Yep.
this attack?
Yep, I think I'll use my assembly dudes for another 7.
Okay, now he is bloodied.
Cool. I bonus action 1 more attack.
Hit.
25 for another 12.
Just keep it coming.
And I'll reaction 1 more.
Okay, he is very much not doing well. You have
15.
advantage, so yep, that
19.
hits.
For another 12.
Soleil,
Oh,
do you wish to similarly kill him?
Yeah. I'm just slashing and hacking until like the rib cage is just in tatters. Just it's gross. It's grisly.
Since Soleil has fully embraced his hound behavior, is he acting any differently as he is blitzing across the battlefield, eviscerating people?
I think one thing that I note is the eyes emanating from the skull are brighter. They seem laser focused, and just scanning from whoever is closest. Where is the next, the next piece of prey? And there's not a lot of. It's pretty clear there's not a lot of intelligent thought happening right now. It is just very animalistic, instinctual behavior.
Gotcha. Okay. Measuring. This engineer is moving here. He was outside of it at the start of his turn, so he doesn't get to field medic somebody. Ooh. Soleil is a massive laser of death right now.
Conveniently out in the open.
Yep, immediately out in the open. He is going to artillery barrage Soleil and Aurora. Please make dexterity saving throws.
Okie
Natural one.
Oof, Aurora. Nat 1.
10.
Oof. Okay. It's lower damage. So 17 each to you guys. You see this guy just come running over, trying to patch up the other medic, and just frantically pointing at Soleil as he's on the radio trying to get some help here. And the artillery comes down. That guy is dead. That guy is unconscious. Blue team, there is one blue guy left. Ooh. Blue is going to charge Feng. He was too close to throw his grenade first. So, normal attack, missed, and missed. God damn it. I need more from you guys. I need more from you guys. Nethris is currently standing on top of the person. Alright, so greens. Soleil, I am going to have... This guy's gonna try and step out and hose you down.
Oh, this poor man.
Right in the streets.
So, disadvantage. 20, 22. Missed. Let me just check. I believe he's within 30. Yep, just barely within 30. So 2 hits on you, Soleil. Take 11 and 4.
Okay.
And you're still up?
I didn't hear any bell.
Alright then. He's gonna do it again. What's your AC?
16.
16. Alright, so 1 hit. 1 hit more hit on you. For 11 more damage.
I'm down.
Okay. So this guy steps out as Soleil is just berserker charging across, just hosing him down with every round of this gun. Until Soleil slumps amid the viscera pile of the blue guy. And he is gonna start backing off. Go help the engineer. Yeah. He's gonna start backing up. Okay. Then the 2 with... one's gonna try and attack Nethris.
Okay.
With his greatsword. What's Nethris' AC?
14.
Okay. So he hits twice for 20 damage.
Okay.
Alright, Soleil is down. This guy is gonna move. And try and spray down Lunas. Since Lunas is now the bigger threat than Aurora. 2, 3. Oh, this disadvantage, sorry. So 10, 16, and 13. So nope. That's all misses on the first barrage, and then the second barrage actually got 2 hits on him. For 9 and 11. So 20 more damage to your boy Lunas. We're still trucking. And that is red is all down. Nafisa, you just saw Soleil eviscerate some people and then get fucking concentrated fire brought down on him.
These are dangerous times we live in. Whack in time. It's
Yep.
22 to hit.
Yep.
12. Has this woman hit already?
He is bloodied.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the 2d6 from Shrouded Assembly.
Okay, so it's 22.
Mhm.
He is really not looking so hot.
I'm gonna do one more hit.
That's a hit. 27.
15 slot.
Alright, so he is down. You done bonked him into unconsciousness.
Okay.
I can move him to the side for a second. So those are your 2 attacks to drop blue. I have to do a quick check here. I've got 3 green and
Nafisa is gonna move 35 feet here, and bonus action is Healing Spirit is concentration. Do I have anything else that isn't? I don't believe I do. All right, I'm just gonna end my turn there, Obs.
Okay, so you're just ending your turn there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lunas. Shit is super serial. He can't take the risk of these guys chaining their engineers together, so he is going to do a radiant charge at the last remaining engineer. He's going to get 2 attacks of opportunity from the 2 veterans. So first one missed, second one missed. And this engineer is about half health, so he is going to attack with Shining Star. Ugh, nat 1 on the first attack. 17 does hit. He is going to use a level 2 smite. So this plus 21 plus another d8. Ooh, 29. That is... Oh man, this guy's barely up. He is barely up.
So he doesn't get shrouded assembly or anything?
No, he doesn't get it because he's the companions. I don't give the
Fair.
special abilities to the companions.
All good.
They give special abilities, they don't get them. So, yeah. That's his turn. Aurora.
Okay. Heckin' heckers. How far away and feeding someone else a potion's a bonus action or full action, right?
It's a full action to give somebody else a potion. It's a bonus action to do it yourself.
Okay. I think she's following through on a promise.
Okay. She puts Soleil out of his misery.
No? No, not quite. She's going to use her action to feed Soleil a little health potion.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
Oh,
4
wow.
damage. Soleil, you are conscious. You are amidst a pile of intestines and viscera.
Most of it's not yours.
Most of it is in fact not yours.
But I think she'll feed it to him and then just kind of look him in the eye and say, "We watch each other's back, right?"
Right.
Don't forget the one I gave you.
I suggest you go back the way you came.
That's all right. End the turn there, because that's my full movement. And we'll have Nethris attack that one using her turn.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nat 20, baby. Roll that damage.
Lowest possible damage roll. Love to see it.
You love to see it. 14. He did not appreciate that, but he is not bloodied.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's what we got.
All right. Bung, it is your turn.
Actually, she'll drink her own potion too with her action. That's.
Do you
That's a
not
smart
have to
idea.
command the Shadow Fiend to attack?
No, it's its own turn.
Okay.
I'm not rolling high numbers.
High numbers are for other people. Enjoy your 5 health.
Yeah.
Okay. One from there. Okay. Alright, still just trying to get numbers to number. Okay. I think I'm going to have to pop a bonus action. I'm gonna have to pop it on Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. You also remember you do have Mishka's reaction you can do for more movement if you want.
That is true, but I don't really have bonus action economy
Okay,
anymore.
I'm just saying you can.
No, I appreciate it.
So you expeditiously retreat into
Yep,
battle.
Yep. I just whir up. There's like a bunch of... Oh, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There's a bunch of little servos and tensed springs and hydraulics that are forcing her legs to move more than they could otherwise. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, the first bit, and then 35, 40. Since I don't want to hit Lunas, I think I'm gonna have to aim here and trust the AoE.
Okay.
So I'll do that with the frag grenade.
Okay.
Alright, so I assume that's going to be using spell save DC.
It has a thing I wrote down. It's 8 plus prof plus int.
Okay. 8. Int.
So I think it should be your spell save then.
Okay.
Alright, so this is frag, so it's dexterity?
Yes.
Okay. So
Should be just enough to hit green and purple.
Okay, so for the engineer, got a 15.
Spell save is 16.
Okay, so he fails, and then the veteran also got a 15, so they both failed. Roll your
Okay.
damage.
Alright, that should be 3d. Let me double check. If it's an 8 or a 6. 3d8. 13. Is that a thing that can be shrouded assembly? If not, that's fine.
No, because it's not an attack. It's an AoE in that case. So
Fair enough. And let's use a little more of that movement to just pop back behind cover. And let's see. Well, no, I couldn't get over to Soleil and heal him this turn, so I will accept taking the engineer out. And yeah.
okay, yeah, they have lost all their healing ability now, and their walking armory.
I think Feng's justifying this in her head as she's just visualizing the audio drama script of her doing this. That's how she's depersonalizing it out.
Do you only get 2 attacks when you're using your fist?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Mhm.
Anything else?
No, that was bonus action, movement. Save and reaction, I guess.
Okay. Soleil, it is your turn. You are conscious and prone.
Yeah, at what cost? I get up.
Start of your turn, you also get the last 1d6 from my little mole.
You're just
I
a
love
little
that
guy.
Mm-hmm. And then he
Okay.
goes back home to Wisteria.
Thank you, Mole. Anyways, that's a fail. Aurora, you're looking real close to me.
Oh,
Does that only
whoa,
happen if
whoa,
you're in-
Pause. You're not in your form right now because you went unconscious.
You're right!
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
You were
All
really
right.
going to do that, huh, Maris?
Man, I appreciate it. Just like, fuck it, let's do it. I'm all in this
Listen,
bitch.
Listen, y'all know the risk about being this close to me. I'm just saying.
Wow.
You're just a bean right now. It's okay.
Did not
Honestly.
miss a beat.
Alright, well...
Guess you'll have to attack enemies.
Yeah, no, which, yeah.
Oh darn, I
I'm
can't
looking at
kill
who-
my friends.
I'm looking at who's left, and
It's
it's
the
just
three green guys.
I think the only one I can reach is this guy, so... Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop.
Is that with your half move for standing up?
Oh, shit.
You could use Mishka to get the extra.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
The movement
That
tech.
gives...
I mean, if you stay prone, you also give them disadvantage on ranged attacks, I guess.
And do nothing?
Yeah, and...
Like, you
The
could try.
disgust. Do nothing?
Yeah, I think I will use my reaction to get to this guy.
Okay,
Whoop.
start chopping.
Yeah, so,
Does that mean
the
your bonus
swords are
action
coming out.
wolfing out again?
Oh, you can hear him thinking about
Because
it.
he's like, I have to use my swords otherwise.
Yeah.
And is Soleil gonna use his swords, especially after going full rabid dog?
I'm trying. Oh, see,
Brain is turning.
it makes the most sense, mechanics-wise, to just use the swords. But I'm like, my narrative brain is like, is this the time to
Is
bring
this
them
the
out?
time?
We're getting a short rest after this. Ball out for the RP! We've always prioritized RP here. Why is
Can
that
you
not?
can you do that?
What?
Rest on a short rest.
Well,
Oh, yeah, reading my thing. It doesn't. Yay.
It likely does say somewhere when you...
I'm sure
Right.
it does, but I'm just
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You're not
Pull
short
things
resting
up.
now. What do you want to do?
Correct. Yeah, I think we're gonna bring out the swords and start slashing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's time.
Let's go.
We'll see what happens. Dirty 20 for 8 piercing.
Yep.
18
Yep.
for 7.
Yep.
And I will use my Shrouded Assembly dudes.
Okay.
Holy crap, for
Holy
11.
cow.
He is bloodied now.
Excellent. I don't... I can only use my bonus action to
Do you have two
attack
weapon
if I'm
fighting?
in wolf. I do have 2 weapon fighting.
Then you can do a bonus action. Well, you do a bonus action for another attack regardless, because you're using 2 light weapons, or 2 short swords.
Right.
So it's just you get to add your full ability mod for it. So
For 8.
alright, he is quite hecked up. So what is this moment with Soleil with his swords?
I think he probably came to after Aurora revived him and just saw himself covered in just blood, guts, and viscera. And he knows it's not his, and he can't quite remember what happened. So he knows, if anything, he just lost control again. And the first thing he sees after coming to is Aurora, is one of his friends. And there's this split-second conscious decision. The wolf will kill her. Straight up. And he can't risk that. So he takes out the blades that he hasn't touched for combat purposes anyway in decades. And for the first time in a very long time, wields them to protect other people.
Okay. Soleil experiencing the two extremes of his personality. He gave fully into his hound nature, as, you know, Oberon had desired, and, you know, where did it get you? You know, at the end of it. And you feel, with the swords drawn in your hand, although it's been decades, it's almost like your dad is standing next to you, guiding your hand as you swing in this, you know, perfectly orchestrated triple strike that he had drilled into you as a child. And suddenly, you know, despite being covered in blood and the world smelling of the material plane, the kind of disgust of it fades, and it's kind of comforting and familiar. It's like being next to your dad again, and, you know, you're just thinking clearly as you go through these perfect artistic strikes. Why did you ever stop doing this?
Oh. It hurts so good. Why did he stop? Grief.
Oberon. I'm saying that the same term as saying Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg! Grief. It hurt too much to think of him.
All right. And as those blades go in, ending your turn, the remaining three guys are all varying degrees of very messed up. One of them bloodied, two of them near bloodied. They throw down their weapons and surrender! Stop! Just don't kill us! We surrender!
Think Soleil would look back to the others, look to Lunas.
I mean, I feel like I would defer to Aurora here.
Huh?
Like, you were the one who convinced us to do this in the first place.
Yeah.
You're the one who has the most emotional investment. I think you should be the one to decide if they're allowed to surrender.
She would nod towards Soleil as like as an acknowledgement of that we accept that, of course.
Soleil will nod and sheathe his sword. Look to Lunas. Good enough for you?
We have triumphed here. Let them revel in their own shame and dishonor.
Works for me.
One of the guys shouts, "Shut it down, Hans! Shut it down!" As you see, lumbering out of that wall is that Aegis suit that was finally fully activated. And you just see this massive thing. It's got this, like, chainsaw-covered fist on one hand and a machine gun mounted on the other. And it looks at all of you guys and the three guys who threw down their weapons in front of you. And you just hear in a deep, booming voice, "Fine." As the thing, like, steam releases and locks pop as the suit opens up and a pilot comes out of it.
Comically small.
No, he's just a fairly average Eisenfolk human. And
I imagine Nethris just hisses before disapparating and appearing next to Aurora and into her shadow.
Yep. Nethris will just evaporate away and rematerialize there. As if she was never here. And with that, there's only one thing left to say.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was fun.
All right,
That was
yeah.
good.
I think this is a good place to wrap up. I know we went longer than usual, but this was a very, very heated battle.
Mm.
We have one more.
And you do have one more.
Short rest.
This was the harder battle of the two. I will say that you chose literally the hardest possible battle you could have picked. So congratulations, everyone! You survived. What are our health scores out here for everybody?
17.
I think
Okay.
I'm still sitting pretty at 36.
6. Thumbs up.
Love to see
Short
it.
rest on God.
Sounds like B should have been doing the heroic sacrifice companion ability for you guys more.
Oh shit, I forgot that was a thing.
Yep, I pinned it and everything.
We'll get it next time. We'll get it next time.
Yep. But yes, thank you everybody. You've triumphed. We will resolve the after effects of that battle in the subsequent short rest. As you get to see what happened in the place that was formerly from the Circle of Thorns and now occupied by the Midnight Marauders. Spoiler alert, it's war crimes. But we'll take care of that next time and hopefully get in another combat. It should be easier than this one, right? How hard could it possibly be?
Technically, it should be the easiest of the 3 we could have done.
Technically.
If you haven't done so already, please give all of these people a wonderful follow. They're all amazing and sweet and all have various RPGs of their own and or streamers of their own. Go send them your love. You can also give me a follow here on Twitch. You can give me a sub over on YouTube, where you can watch every episode of this campaign, as well as the hit campaign Eberron Ashes of the Last War, where you can learn all about Soleil's dad. And you can also follow me on Blue Sky, and you can join my Discord, the Eternal Citadel, and be a part of my incredible community. I want you all to know you're all beautiful, amazing, and valid people, and I hope you enjoyed spending your evening with us nearly as much as I enjoyed spending it with you. And never forget the most important part, which is that the world's better having you in it. That'll be it for tonight. I might do like an art stream later in the week. I'm not sure yet, but we shall see. We're gonna go send some love to Yulia. She's currently playing Scriptorium. If you are a follower, please copy down the call to hugs. If you are a sub, please copy down the knight's message as we go send love to our favorite little knight waifu. That's not how you spell her name.
Favorite knight waifu or a knifeu.
A knifeu for lifeu.
Mm.
Alrighty, let's go send Yulia some love. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.
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 Bye.